found this like fart cloud effect. I don't know how.
I found this
Anyway.
fart cloud effect. Oh,
There you go,
yeah,
stinking
it's
cloud.
not. It's not great. It's not.
It's a cloud of farts.
If you hover over it, there's a lot more smoke coming out of it than there actually is in the thing.
Or if you click on it, like there's a big poof.
Yeah, like there's a lot more.
Oh, there it is.
It's very subtle. It's very. That's okay. my headache's
morning.
going away. Hooray!
Oh, Rob, here you go. So video player. Well, we don't use the video player, but whatever.
Yeah.
Use hardware decoding now. New version of PhysX for the physics. Reduce RAM usage by lowering the number of variants of their custom standard shader. A lot of physics code optimizations and netcode optimizations to be more performant on the CPU.
Wow.
In other words, we kept pissing people off by having it drop every other night and crashing everyone's games globally. They had to fix everything.
Basically, they were just being lazy.
After almost a year.
Yeah, of hard crashing. You would
this
think
was more useful during the start of the pandemic.
They were busy doing nothing. I don't know.
So
hoping that it would just end.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I like those magic light swirls. Those are good.
I do like them.
So
They remind me of like magical transformations.
Yes, magic girl transformation. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, back in Elena's earlier years, she remembers those.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Amazing.
Back in her day, Maggie was, Sailor, get out of my way.
Hey, Sarah, are we streaming yet?
We are, but if you would like, I can mute you very quickly.
I just don't want to make it. Well, actually, they can't see her on the stream. I was just going to introduce you to my girlfriend.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
If
Oh yeah, you're all
streaming,
moved
but,
in,
like,
right? No, they can't see us.
no one can see the video.
And you're muted too. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to unplug this.
Yay. Can't hear.
Sean is
him.
very well dressed today too.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, his birthday
He's
was
ready for the
yesterday.
introduction.
We can't hear you.
I see. Yeah,
Sean,
I see
you
your mouth
unplugged your
moving. I
audio.
don't hear anything.
Yeah, he's nodding. Okay, he's fixing it.
Audio devices, my mortal enemy.
There we go.
Don't even get me started, Rob.
Oh man. Yeah, I know. You probably
I
are
touched the
very.
nerve. I touched the hip nerve.
Yeah, Matt and
just
audio
twitches.
devices. Yeah. He's fixing something.
We know. I'm pretty sure we
You
know
can
why
go.
it kept happening. It was literally because of RTX voice, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, that was
Yes.
on Sarah's end, but I had that horrible thing where just the Windows audio
It would just
service
crash.
would just decide to just stop.
Was that
And,
Yeah.
was that just your computer? Was that actually something to do with the Corsair headset?
It was
a
like,
little
you
bit
know
of
what? No.
both. So actually, I completely uninstalled the Corsair headset drivers. I just use the standard Windows headset drivers now. Now my headset, the only thing that changed is whenever I press the mute button, my mic doesn't say, or my headset doesn't say mic off anymore. It just goes boop. But with that, my headset actually works all the time now. So
He stood until later
Corsair.
tonight where it stops working.
Corsair, go fuck yourself.
I'll try to put my video on for a second. If it works.
Oh yeah.
Hello, if there's anyone there.
Hello.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh boy.
Hello.
I can't hear anything. I don't know if
Oh, I
anyone
can
else.
see them. Wow.
All the worst things. That's why we can't hear, because we're not meant to hear.
I like the
It's
matching bathrobes.
Nope, something, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Say lovey.
They look very confused.
Next time.
Oh my god, this will be the greatest day ever because now Sean has to literally mime what Yllaxis is going to do in terms of smiting. He's smiling. He's totally game for this now. Okay, Sean, what do you want to do? Okay, first word starts with fight.
We'll find out. Can you mime holiness? Dash / smite? I don't know. Hey, did I get it?
Give Fontiev 1,000 gold. Got it.
I saw
this one-
tentacles
this
coming
one
out
does
of
not
one of
look
those
healthy.
cubes.
Oh god, what is this magic pulse? Oh no.
I'm just trying to find more effects.
Okay, but
Look,
see,
there's
one of them has tentacles coming out of it. Does no one else see that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I see it too.
I like that one. I'm gonna copy and paste this crazy magic lights. That's way better for healing spirit.
There's multiple different versions of the crazy.
I like the one that goes in a circle because then it stays kind of in one spot. Yeah, no, I think I like the swirly magic light. So sorry everybody, I'm making everyone dizzy.
Okay.
At least tabletop simulator's updated and like not bad anymore.
Yeah.
My CPU fan doesn't want to leave the Earth now.
I do
No.
now see occasional glitchy lines when I move the camera.
Remember last time we were playing, the entire bottom of the table just disappeared for me? I remember that too. Yeah, it was weird.
The
Hold on.
glitch, the text glitch still happens when you put the camera all the way vertical.
Yeah,
when you're in third person,
fully
though.
vertical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's seeing my face today.
Did anyone?
Oh, I hear Sean making noises, I think. It says your mic is muted.
Poofed out and poofed back. and-
Yeah, it might be that his mic is getting plugged in. Again, he's replugging in the other mic.
Can you hear the sound of a vacuum
Yes!
cleaner?
Yes.
We can hear
also
you.
Your
Okay,
voice.
Damn it, Sean. It was supposed to be mime night.
Well,
Oh yeah,
how are you?
who was right? Who got it?
What?
You,
oh,
no, you got it.
you did.
Smite.
Oh,
Yeah, Smite. It was Smite.
Okay, yes.
It was Smite.
Yeah, you got it.
It's always Smite.
It's always Smite.
It's always Smite.
Are we waiting on Rolden?
Probably.
Yes.
I was just gonna ask that, and then I saw that. I think Charles sent him.
I just
Okay,
asked him if he's planning to attend. Yes.
you added him, if you will.
Yeah.
Added.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, congratulations, Sean, as a girlfriend. And we can probably
Yes.
start now. It is 7 something.
More like congratulations. One, it's your almost, or it's just after your birthday, and two, how is the new place? Good
It's
stuff.
very nice. We like it a
Nice.
lot here.
Nice.
We're still kind of behind on building and stuff, and we were supposed
Yeah.
to get like our kitchen table on Monday, but due to the weather, that didn't happen.
Just build one out of snow. You're fine.
You know,
Right.
that's a good idea. Julia, Elena
Yeah.
said we should build a kitchen table out of snow. We should build a kitchen table out of snow.
Yeah.
She loves it.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. There's the vacuum cleaner.
And now
The
it's
loud
muted, so
vacuuming and they're singing "Do You Want to Build a Snowman?" I love it so much. Oh, I
The
love
most
it.
aggressive vacuuming that I've
Yes.
ever heard and not done. myself.
Yes. Yes.
What Sean should do is just build it out of cardboard. Just go the full crap route.
I mean, it happens. Sometimes you gotta wait for your kitchen table. Say lovey.
Also, sorry, one
Yeah.
of these statues is like really heavily leaning to the side,
This
and I
is-
can't
yeah.
get over it.
It's hanging out. Don't worry
Yeah,
about the
I love it.
statue.
No, I'm obsessed. I
She's
feel like
fine.
It was not like that before.
It definitely
I
wasn't.
love it.
She's
Oh,
fine.
oh no, that was my
It's
fault
a
because we were
statue.
trying to get the balance up there, and I had to lock it.
Oh. She's
It
like,
would not stay, so we're just like, okay, good enough.
They've
That's
been here
fine.
for a long time. They started to lean.
right,
She's got
exactly.
Great core strength to
Yes.
stay at that angle.
All right, guys,
Sorry.
welcome to your Peloton class. All right, lean.
Especially in the field, too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I think we can do this game.
I think so
Roland will
too.
get
I think so
here
too.
eventually, or not.
Or not.
He'll get
So
here
the-
eventually, or not. We're not really sure. We're plotting his demise.
So the treasure room has mysteriously collapsed after you looted it.
Yes.
We were given the treasure. It was not looting. This was
Yeah.
nice taking.
Kiff talked
Oh.
Gumba. Gumba gave bow. Very nice bow. And then he strums. Bling.
Okay. The ghost of Duncan comes over and he looks over Kiff's shoulder. He says, "Oh, that's really nice, nice stuff you got there."
And Kiff turns over and goes, thanks.
He says, "Yeah, sure, could have used that if I was still alive." And he looks a little sad.
I'll
He said,
use
"This
one.
way
Wait, for context, was Duncan the one that that rolled and left to die in the other room?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He was our previous guide.
Kiff will take his original bow off his shoulder and hand it to Ghost Duncan and be like, you have if need now.
He says, "Oh, you're a real good one, little guy." And he reached out to take it, but he can't.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
Kiff will look at the bow and then look at him and then look back at the bow. And then he'll say, Kiff find ghost bow. Give to you.
Duncan wipes away some ghost tears and he says, "That'd be nice."
Poor Duncan.
Where did I put Lord V? Anyway, Lord V says, "You guys ready to head on out here? You all rested and everything?"
I think so. The only other thing is we just received that diamond heart that I feel like is going to be important, but I also feel like, do we really have the time to identify it right now? So
Let's go on some side quests. Wee!
no, there's no
Right.
time.
Screw
just
the
don't
main
have
storyline
time.
campaign. I need to collect all the acorns.
Leave
Bye,
the
Rob.
city to die. You know?
Right, exactly. Yeah, that would be really bad for us.
Okay, I've created a new Lord V.
Ah, good. There he is.
So he says, may I look at that, Miss Maggie?
Sure.
May I have a look at that? He says, "It is quite a prize, and I see the gods have blessed you with its majesty." He says, "That sure looks like no ordinary diamond. It seems to sparkle with a power all of its own."
All right, I'll hold it out for him to look at while keeping a very close eye in case he tries some funny business.
He says, I haven't been in the crafting business for a while. Ever since I got into management, well, it's kind of a family thing, but hearts like these with big gems, I've heard that Lady Catcher uses them to power the hearts of her golems, like that big guy you got over there. And the bigger the gem, the stronger the energy put into it by the crafter. See that glow there? It's pure inspiration. When a dwarf is near death, he or she may choose to pour all of his inspiration to it, such a gem, that it may be used to power something good, like a golem or an airship or something like that.
Fontie's face just lights
Keep
up.
your voice down. There are children around us. You say with a dwarf's inspiration? I take it there are no souls trapped in here or anything then.
Well, it's hard to describe. He says, "I'm certainly no expert."
Indeed. Well,
If you
definitely.
were to meet a real enchanter, well, not saying you aren't one, lady, but they might be able to tell you more.
How similar does it look to
The
one
pink
that
crystal heart.
yeah.
It doesn't. It shines and sparkles with a bright glow, not a red glow. And do you want to use divine sense on it?
Let me see how many of those I
That
have
gives you more
left on
information.
today. Yes, let's do that.
It has a faint celestial energy signature.
Ooh.
And yeah, it looks kind of similar to the last time Marvis upgraded his heart, but it could be used for other purposes as well.
Okay.
Lord V, he has. If you don't want to upgrade your golem with that, or your airship, you could probably use it to craft something pretty fancy. If you had a little bit of this thing we used to call downtime.
Ah,
Not a lot of that
yes.
these days.
We used to call it that too. We do not have it very often.
No. Perhaps if we do not die today, then
Yes, we had downtime in that far off
Tomorrow.
day of like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yesteryear.
we had a teeny bit of downtime.
No, we did have some
last night,
downtime. I'm
technically.
joking. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, still early in our list of tasks for things to do today, so that wasn't a sentence that made sense. But anyway, I think we shall be moving on. I take the diamond back and place it back into the person many pockets.
Yeah. So, Maggie, being now quite intelligent, notices that she can almost faintly hear the presence of some thoughts, but not exactly what they're thinking
Whoa.
from the people. Just like almost
From the heart or from what?
from the other people in the room.
Just from my super brain.
Oh.
Not saying her head's
That's
gotten
cool.
inflated or anything like that.
No, definitely.
Wow.
Nothing like that.
But her brain could be
Why,
described
Grandma?
as
Your
her.
head is so big.
She went big mode.
Technically,
big
we
mode.
still have seeming on, so
Right, yeah.
you can't see if my head's gotten bigger or not, unless you have true sight. All right.
No.
And she just goes full Modak.
Duncan says, "Nevertheless, I shall guide you all on our quest," and he begins to float forth.
Wait.
Alright.
Last time we followed you.
Here we go.
And
died.
yes, somebody died, and then also we can't go ethereal like you. Is this a flesh-friendly path you're taking us?
He says, "Sure, you're just going up to the street." He says, "I've learned a lot of lessons. Nothing like a good old getting murdered to learn a lesson." He says, "The lesson I've learned is when you got to go a few blocks, you don't go underground. So we're going upstairs.
How many blocks would you
But
say?
it's actually about 3 blocks."
You know, that's probably a good idea.
Alright,
Should
I'm,
I
just- I'm standing there just like feeling
stay
the heat of
elemental?
anger coming off my Yllaxis. I'm like, is anyone else besides me getting really hot right now?
did someone's phone just go off?
I don't know. Should I
Okay.
stay elemental? Or should I go back to Dromik? Because I'm enormous, but I can also hang out inside of stone. I'm gonna call attention to
Yeah.
myself.
I'm
Is
gonna
what
say
I'm saying.
Stay in this form just because hit points.
So,
Right, but I will be able to do nothing else, just so you know.
Well, here's
Uh,
the thing. We need to go topside anyway, so you can act as an advanced scout and kind of poke your head out of the ground and come back down.
well,
Hmm.
sorry, another question. I had cast seeming on everyone, which
Oh yeah, does that work on
yeah,
me?
how does that work if someone changes their form while seeming is cast on them? Does that break the seeming
That's a
on
really good question.
that person creature, or is
You
it
mean
just
if
kind
we're
of
in wild shape?
Hmm?
Do you mean like wild shape? For
right.
example?
yeah,
So the-
specifically
yeah.
mean Dromik.
Yeah, she's talking about me.
Yeah,
I
because
have
he,
shaped into a
changed
much
in
larger
size.
creature. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be anything large. It just is the size, which is
Okay. It's
it's
size
like
and
an
amount of
illusionary-
limbs.
It's an illusionary cloak around something.
So
Okay.
it would be
Which
size
cannot
and
be touched.
right. So it would be size and arrangement of limbs. So it would have to be something upright like this.
So
Correct.
you could be an ogre or a troll, for example.
Yeah.
if you want.
Oh, okay. Wait, how big are the zealots?
They are also large.
Size large.
Boom.
Ooh,
Nice.
You're a zealot now.
with or
All right, you
without
want to be
armor?
the okay? Here we go.
Probably
Yeah.
with.
Well, the zealots up there don't have armor, we were told.
That-
Oh.
Not all of them do, at least.
Gotcha.
No,
Okay, that's fine.
Their supply of fresh armor has been cut off by Lord V.
Understood.
Yes.
I mean, based on what we've seen, Maggie would just create a zealot like the ones that we have seen until now,
Exactly.
which I
That's what
think
we got
had armor. So, boom.
Duncan said,
Zealot
"Well, guys,
Dromik.
you ready to go?" And just for flavor, he's going to use the sarcophagus as a hoverboard, just for fun.
All right, he deserves it. He died.
Before we leave,
this is going to be totally excellent tubular to the max.
before we leave, I would like to mentally check in with Altier, who's standing at the front of the crypt, to see if he's seen anything interesting or weird come one way or the other.
So he's been all the way back there the whole time. Wow. I forgot about that. All right, yeah, that's a good point.
Wow.
That's a great thing. So you'll check back, and these people are gonna come in.
Oh,
These
where
people
is
are gonna
this?
Who are these
Way
people?
over here. Way over here.
Ah, I see. Oh. Hey.
And
Oh, they're alive.
They're gonna report
Hooray.
that they've driven off the dragon. Cyril representing them. He said they report that we didn't see anything coming from the west of that whole west training center. We saw some kind of explosions over there. We didn't really see much else. The dragon's driven off. We didn't get to kill it, but it is discouraged from further tomfoolery in this region. And Cyril adds, I think, please tell Havranara that I think I've made a new friend. And he puts his arm around Bettina here.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh.
So
I look to Gromlin.
I think they know that they can talk to you through Altier, right? Or at least that they give messages to you, even if he could just neigh.
Right, he just can neigh and count up to 4.
He's just an ethereal can on a string, for the most part.
Dr.
With
Yllaxis,
legs.
I've seen some disturbances in the geometrics of the building, yes.
I turn to Gromlin and I say, be safe.
That's great news. Is there any news about Bethany? He says.
That's who I mean is safe. She's safe.
Bethany says.
She is?
Are you sure?
He said
Isn't
Bettina.
that what you just said?
Bettina.
Oh,
Bettina.
Bettina.
Bettina
Yeah, different.
is one of the werewolves who was casting some spells earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bees got me confused. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, all bee people are the same. I get that.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Cyril says we haven't seen any reports back from those people that were going to contact the elves in the woods. Marilinda and her group. He says, I hope you've heard of them. Maybe you'll keep an eye out and they'll give you a message to see if their quest was successful. He says to Altier, Altier, if there's any questions or information that Yllaxis can give back to us, please do something to signify that now.
do we want them to head to the... It's really, what do we want them to do? Do we want them to go to the whatchamacallit, the church now?
Well, what's our trajectory?
Original plan was Wizard School, then church. I don't know if that plan has changed.
We are doing
I
Wizard
don't know
School?
I thought that was the idea. I thought we were going to meet up and do Wizard School, but if plans have changed, plans have changed.
Oh, we talked about it, and I just don't remember.
Yeah, I think what we discussed last time is we're going to still head towards the wizarding school, see if it seems like we can have kind of a brief conversation with someone or something to try to turn them to... Basically, if it seems like we can gain allies without expending too many resources, we go for it. Otherwise, we abort that part of the mission and just head for the church. I think that was what we had discussed last time.
I think that's a good idea.
We have forces over there too, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, we're
But we don't want
Post
to...
and- yeah,
Oh,
And
go ahead,
remember,
I'm
there's a Five Guys over there, so we can get lunch.
who are we meeting up with?
No, I just completely forgot. I know, like, Katra went off to the mines to seal them up, and I think we're gonna meet us after, but I don't remember if we said where we are reconvening. But yeah, Bethany is supposedly trapped in the wizard school.
And out of character, Kiff saw a spectral vision of Bethany when he was downstairs in Grumba's little house downstairs.
Grumba's
And
corner.
she seemed to
Grotto.
be screaming.
I like
Grumba's
it.
Grotto, perfect. Sounds like a Mario Kart level. I dig it.
Or a
Actually-
Banjo-Kazooie level.
Sounds more like oh yeah, it does. Yeah, Banjo. I have something to tell you about Banjo Kazooie when we go on break, by the way. Anyway, yeah. So Kiff has not directly relayed that information to anybody, but just for player party knowledge, Kiff saw a spectral vision of her, and she did not look happy.
No, she.
Well, you
She
should
looked like
tell.
she'd
You should
be
inform
for
us
her.
of that.
Yeah, are you gonna tell us?
I don't want to say that in front of Lord V.
Oh, well, so we don't know that yet. I
Yeah.
mean, we did still want to go towards the wizard school
So-
anyway.
The school, yeah.
Let's just go to the wizard school then. It's not a big deal. That's fine. Are we bringing the cavalry with us, or should we tell them to stand down and wait for us to call the attack on the temple?
I don't know if we want to have people know that we have all of these things until it is time. Does that make
I
sense?
agree with you. I completely agree.
I think if we hold those cards, it'll be like a nice little surprise. They'll underestimate it.
let's tell them to stand down then, I suppose.
For now,
Just as a reminder, Lord V and his ghosts and people are recommended they do hit and run attacks, but they won't do it without your approval.
right,
They also,
yes.
I think they'd also said that they wanted to do it,
Thank you, baby.
like specifically at the same time that we are getting ready, or like that we are attacking the church.
Yes.
When
Yeah,
we
kind
talk
of
to
draw forces away. Sounds like a pretty good plan.
them. Yeah.
Ghosts are good at hit and
So-
run. They can run
Mhm.
through walls.
So what I can do, if if we wanted to take another 10 minutes, and I think this should cover all of us and maybe Gromlin and or Lord V. But I can cast telepathic bond as a ritual to keep us telepathically linked for an hour.
Ew.
That
That's
sounds
Up
lovely.
to 8 willing creatures.
I
So
will finally
if
be
we
able to
do
hear
that,
the thoughts that go on inside Kiff's mind.
Uh-oh.
if we do that now, then
And all
even
of
if
it's
we
just going to be
separate.
like freaking bear trap fanfiction.
By the way, with that, we can communicate telepathically even if we don't have a common language, which I know all of us like do, but this probably
Currently, Dromik
helps.
does not.
For that
Dromik
is
is-
true.
What does Dromik
yes.
not do?
Because you
Communicate
are,
Common language.
vocally?
yeah,
Yeah.
you're wild.
That's
you're wild.
yeah. I can only speak Terran, so that may be a good idea.
Should I do that now? All right.
No,
Let's-
if
let's-
you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How
Can
many
you,
of us are there?
There's 6 of
There's
us. in the
6 of
party.
us.
Okay.
Sure.
And then
And then Lord V and or should we take Mercy and one of the dwarves?
I think one of the dwarves and Mercy might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So, those of us who are going to telepathically bond, please come within 30 feet of me.
I don't know. The last time you said this, I woke up drunk in the middle of a trash can.
All right. So
Zelnick.
I will. Wait, I didn't.
Oh my
hear.
goodness, it's Zelmick. I'm changing it now.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yes. Okay, so I will do Lord V instead of Gromlin, just so he doesn't accidentally overhear something about Bethany if, something bad happens to her. Just saying.
Yeah, and just as a friendly reminder,
I'm sorry, I'm size large.
Bethany is not important, but Gromlin is really desperate that Bethany be.
Yeah,
So-
I'm.
Yes, yeah.
Maggie's more in agreement with Lord V. So yes, so I am going to tell
I'm so
All right.
sorry.
lots of chaos. It's fine. We're leaving this room in a second. So
Oh,
Oh
my
my
lord. Just stop. Just
I'm done. I'm sorry.
something
I'm
like
just trying to
popped
put
up.
something
there-
back.
Oh, there's Lord Vesuvius.
Okay, there you go.
I found him. You're welcome.
He just popped up all of a sudden. It was very strange. All right. So, yeah. Which Lord V are we using?
the one that exists.
That one. They both exist. I think Lord Vesuvius is better than Lord V.
How'd I end up lying down?
There.
Alright, so yes, I have telepathic bonded the 6 of us plus Mercy and Lord V. Boom.
Okay.
It is done.
Thank you.
It lasts for 1 hour, so let's get moving now.
Hello? Hello? Echo!
This is
I am-
the 13th voice in my head right now.
Oh,
Well,
no.
are we all telepathically connected, or are we just talking to Maggie and she is relaying messages?
The second
Is she the
connection-
keystone?
No, we're all
Ah.
telepathically bonded.
Maybe
Interesting.
the second you connect to Fontiev,
Oh,
all
no.
you hear is DuckTales theme.
It's just
Can I cut
blasting.
him off,
Yes, you
like, temporarily? Okay.
can.
There's a mute
I
button.
think I have enough brain power for that. I'm just gonna, like, mentally...
There's a mute button. There's a mute button.
No.
Oh, wait. I want to try this. LTS, say something.
Yeah, so I was gonna get to that. So Altier obviously has trouble saying words. So how are you gonna get him to tell a message to these guys over here?
Okay.
They have all summoned their own steeds via Paladin-like powers while waiting for a response.
Very good. So,
That
the other
means
voice?
they have horse speech. Everything's fine.
It's like a Pokemon. It just says Altier, Altier, Altier.
You could have been figuring this out in the 10 minutes, though.
so what he's
around.
going to do is he's going to do like a little bit of a trick trot and kind of like stomp his feet, like gather attention, and then sit down. And he's trying to indicate by sitting down he wants to stand down.
So they're gonna go up
Yeah,
and they're
to
gonna
wait.
all sit down. They're saying, "Yes, noble beast, we shall sit down as well."
We do know where they are, at least.
Meanwhile, Cyril's steed is kind of nipping him on the shoulder.
I always imagine Altier would just come out with the voice of James Earl Jones. Yllaxis, I am your father.
Actually, in Yllaxis' backstory, she doesn't know who her father is, so it's quite possible.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
And then Guy Fieri just comes in and, hey, I'm your father, let's go to Flavortown.
so at this point, are we thinking of starting to move?
Yeah.
I think so. I was just curious if everyone else could hear Altier too, because he telepathically talks to me.
If you want to do like a
It's like
wireless
telephone.
extension, could
You just hear dial-up
Connecting
sounds.
the 2 calls. Hold on, let me
There might be. It's a
you
little
can do
static.
that as long as it counts as concentration to do that.
Okay, I
Okay.
mean, it's more for silliness right now. Here's Altier, and here's Havanara, and here's Trey. You all can hear the voices I hear every day.
Right. Yeah, we all
They
now
all
know.
say hello.
All right. So
You
let's
have
go.
much to think about, Yllaxis.
Let's go.
So anyway, just to be clear, it seems as though Cyril doesn't understand what Altier is trying to say so far. His own steed is kind of horse chatting with Altier. But it seems like they're trying to figure out how to get this message across.
Altier will sort of guide them back to base then.
The good call. That's a good idea. So the other pony nods and she goes, nay. And the Kill says, yes, the steeds shall guide us. Guide us with the words of Yllaxis, the great hero. Come along, he says.
Okay.
And they agree to follow Altier.
They should
Nice.
still be disguised as peasants if it matters.
Yes. I just don't want to do all the work.
No, that's
But they are.
yeah. That may.
Thank
I
you for
wouldn't want
remembering.
to either.
I have one more weirdly pedantic question.
Yeah.
So I am disguised as a zealot, but I am actually an earth elemental. But so when it comes to weapons, like say the ghoulish staff that I want to carry, is that disguised as well? Or is that just still the ghoulish staff? I'm not sure.
I think the disguise is your body and your clothes, but
That's totally
Yeah.
fine. I just want to make
Okay.
sure Yeah, no, I just don't want
It
to.
says, it says weapons. It says weapons.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can disguise the weapon.
Okay,
Oh,
I just want
okay.
that disguised at my hilt. Like, I want that to be like,
To look like one of
yeah,
their giant
to
swords. Okay.
look like something that a zealot would hold, and not like a small stick.
Well, you
'Cause
can
it's
tell
like
me telepathically because we're bonded now, and
Yes.
I can make that happen.
Yes, I just want to be able to. I want to be holding that. Yes, I would like to do that. Okay, we're good now.
All right.
And the telepathic bond does not require concentration, which is pretty.
It does
Yeah,
not.
it's
It
awesome.
lasts for 1 hour, and it covers any distance as long as we're on
Wow.
the same plane.
Okay, we got to get going.
Yes. Let's go. We have 1 hour, probably 59 minutes at this point.
Yep.
Hurry, hurry. Duncan, make haste. But don't lead us down a bad path. We must go.
He says, I'd never do that, ma'am. He says, I'm a dwarf and you can always trust a dwarf.
I withhold any comments. And I
Yeah,
just make
In
sure that
everybody's
everyone,
mind, it's the
except
sound
for
of
Dromik,
eyes.
Yeah, it's just the sound of
static.
eyes rolling. Yeah.
He does a couple swirls with his coffin surfboard.
I love Duncan.
Kiff is gonna go.
Leaving sparkles in his path.
Kiff is gonna go. Wait for me! And he's gonna just like kind of grab onto the back of the sarcophagus and open up his wings and like try to kind of float sketch
Oh,
behind.
man.
I was about to say you're sketching a coffin.
You can't. It's ethereal. You can't grab it.
So Kiff tries, and he opens up his wings and he falls flat on his face and he goes, "Oh yeah."
He says, word to the wise kid, ghosts are immune to grapple. Keep it in mind. And he just
Will do.
swirls through the door. He says, don't go down those stairs. I think we're deep enough as is. Going deeper is only going to be bad news.
Yeah.
What? The door's closed.
I think the door was just closed. Well, he is also a ghost, so he can just go through walls.
Yeah.
The door is
That
not
could
locked
possibly,
on this side,
yeah.
but it does lock him automatically on the other side.
Oh.
I like to think he goes through and then sticks his head out and is like, "What do you guys? What's taking you so long?" Ha ha ha.
He's just clearly enjoying his power to swirl around willy-nilly the whole time.
I think we're just following him at this point. Correct?
Yeah.
At this point,
He's gonna go-
you hear in the thoughts, I'm gonna kill him again.
Oh, no. No, he needs to bring us somewhere. Not
Telepathically,
yet.
be like, Marvis, don't bother. Conserve your strength. Oh, did we heal him?
Nope.
Oh God. We should
Marvis
probably
isn't
do that
healed?
before we leave.
Or-
I thought we
Nobody told me.
did that last time.
Well, you also
The-
weren't here
you
for
did
like
oh,
once.
that's
15
right.
minutes, so
I said I was going to use my aura of vitality on him, and we were going to roll it next time.
Ah, okay.
And if I remember
So-
right, I burnt pretty much the grand majority. I have 3 hit die remaining, so after all,
Have-
that was post short rest. That's
Yeah.
right. Thanks, Grumba.
I have no short rest.
Hold
You
on.
have no stuff that comes back on a short rest, or
No hit dice.
oh yeah, I have 4 left,
Fresh out.
but I can't give them to you. So
Let me help you, Roland.
Yeah.
I'm casting my spell.
yeah,
It
she's.
takes 1 minute during all this.
Yeah,
We
that's
could
fine.
have been doing that.
It took her
just
10
forgot.
minutes
Hey,
to cast.
Probably could have done it during the
Yeah.
10 minutes.
It takes 1 minute to do. I had totally forgotten. All right.
Okay. Duncan swirls up the stairs, and then he says, whoa, when he gets to the top of the stairs.
I don't like the sound of
Did
that.
he go through a door or?
There's no door over here.
Sean's
Okay.
rolling stuff for you. So
That's
Yeah,
okay.
they-
I'll just send it to Roldan directly.
yeah. Oh,
so
okay.
he knows.
Perfect. I'm just gonna say telepathically, I cannot talk to the ghost. Someone talk to him. Ask him what's wrong.
Kiff will approach Duncan and say, "What's wrong, spooky friend?"
He says, well, tell you, this wasn't here last time I was here.
Oh, great.
I take a deep breath.
Same.
We've heard that one before.
Kill him
Is
again.
you said there's no door here?
So
it's
if
just
you
a-
guys are at the top of the stairs, I'll describe what you see.
Ah,
If
yes.
it is, yes.
Also Lord V and the ghost army have come as well, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you have
Yeah.
any specific objections, but they do want to get up.
Yeah,
top.
I think
We told them to
follow at least
follow
towards
and
the
then,
surface.
yeah.
They're gonna come
Oh.
topside and await instruction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could they just float up through the floor, just out of curiosity?
Yeah.
They probably
Ghost-
can, but the Vesuvius, Gromlin, and Martel can't.
Yeah.
Ghosts have no clue.
That is true.
Okay, so
They're cheating bastards.
this appears to be a very large room with a huge deep pit. At the other end, there's a mysterious floating platform in front of you. And at the other end, there's some kind of sparkly chest over here.
Flooding?
Floating.
Floating. Okay.
And a door. He says, I'm not she says, if I recall correctly, over that way, he says, pointing towards the chest over there. He says, over that way leads to underneath the cathedral. But I don't know if we want to go straight there, he says. He kind of scratches his head.
I think we were, for the time being at least, heading towards the wizard school. Can you guide us in that direction, Duncan?
Yeah, I was kind of, and he takes a moment to think. He floats there, squatting on his surfboard, just kind of thinking.
Duncan. Oh well, I can't say anything. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say telepathically. Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking telepathically. Why doesn't he look around while we're figuring this out?
He says, I think this was supposed to be some kind of ritual challenge room where people, had to figure out how to get across, and there's all these kind of dangers and hazards and shit. But I don't think we want to go this way. But what was the other way? And he's trying to think. He says, my memory's starting to fade a little bit.
Oh,
Were you gonna say something, Maggie?
just trying to find the words. Duncan, do you want to take a moment and look through some of these other walls and perhaps find the path that you're thinking of?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Please make haste. We have limited time in our
He
current.
floats out. He kind of swirls out. He says, yeah, you guys don't want to fuck with this puzzle here. This is really isn't. He says, oh, here it is. And he says, directly above this entrance, like one story up, there's another door which will take you towards the surface.
So
Directly vertically up.
above us, and the platform directly across, or the platform over there is directly across, right? It's on the same plane. This guy over here.
Yep. He says, yeah, there's something funny about this room. I think it's more dangerous than it looks. So I don't think you really want to spend much time in here.
No, I don't think that we do.
Charles, you're trying to rotate that and make a platform atop us, or?
Nope, I'm trying to get it to balance.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
It's locked, so people can't ham-fistedly smash into it.
Yeah, you see how it's right above?
Yes.
It's up. He's just straight up there.
So instead of going through
I
this,
noticed that when I walked in, of course.
He says, "Come on, ghosts! We just gotta float up." And they all, singing their chanting songs, begin floating upwards.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I swear to God, I'm gonna
Duncan,
kill
you
him.
do know that part of being a guide is finding a path for those you're leading, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that part. Yeah, just 1 second.
So, this floating platform, is there a 5-foot gap between the platform and the pit?
Yes.
Or there is?
Yes.
I mean, does anyone want to step onto the platform? I'm happy to do so.
Someone
Kiff will
also has a
be
broom.
more than happy to jump up on the platform.
Mercy says,
Oh,
"I
yeah.
can fly up there. I'll help you with a rope or something."
That's
Oh,
not
yes,
the,
thank you.
it's not the worst
Wait.
idea, but unless someone else says no.
Is it above us? Is
Right.
there a ceiling, or is there just a gap above us, and we can see this door?
If you kind of lean out and hold on to something and look up, you can kind of see the door. Yeah,
Oh, from this room.
from this arch here. Yeah.
Okay.
And And perhaps Fontiev try to squeeze himself through there and tell us how simple or difficult
That's
it is
true
to
too.
Yeah.
Wait,
swim
I'm
through.
confused. Why am I squeezing my way through here?
You have a
Well,
broom?
You have a
Here.
broom.
Oh,
You can
okay.
literally go.
I was gonna
Float
say, if we're
up
talking tight spaces,
and
shouldn't that
over.
be Kiff?
No, you can fly. There's a big, large gap.
You can fly.
Or
Just want
say
to
you-
see how easy or difficult that is.
So we're talking about this door up here, right? Or this gap down here?
Yes.
The door. So
the door up top.
yeah, so right now this is a floating platform. There is a door and hallway directly across with a sparkly chest, but that he said goes down. We could also the door to go to the wizard school is directly above us.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up very carefully. I'm gonna
Okay.
put myself. That's fine. I can do this all night, tabletop.
Oh, tabletop is
Don't give
Okay,
it.
not
that
not agreeing.
Yeah, let's assume I'm in front of the door because I'm getting frustrated now.
No, that's fine.
Looking through here, inspecting the door. So
We need a way up if you want to help us get up.
before I do that, I'm gonna fly back down. I'm gonna snag Maggie and have her come up and ask her, "Can you check this thing for wards? Because I feel like this is gonna explode on us."
That's called a snaggy.
A snag, yes.
All right.
Oh yes.
Fell. All right. Just pretend I'm up there, cause no, whatever. Where are my dice? Here are my dice. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, but before we waste our time trying to go through a door that may or may not explode.
Okay. I know I asked this last time, but I already forgot. Is it floored at my passive investigation or no?
So you were snagged up, right?
I was snagged up to investigate for traps or check for traps, I suppose, which I believe is an
Which is
investigation
like
check.
warding glyphs and everything.
I've decided that if you take the feat that does that, then yes. Otherwise, no.
Okay. So 13.
You're like 70% confident it's not going to explode.
It probably is fine, but just in case, please put me down before you open it.
Hey, Marvis, you want to open a door?
I'm just
He's
going
low
to
on
say maybe
I would.
I'm happy
but
to open
no
the
rope.
door if you could let us up. Yes. Marvis and I are both
Oh,
stuck
I'm
down
gonna
here.
I'm gonna point out one thing. If you're still an Earth Elemental, why don't you just Earth meld up to the door?
I don't know if I could do that. I'll check, but work on everyone else.
All right.
So it's
Do you have a rope and pittance?
Yeah, I do.
Kiff will be happy to climb up.
No,
yes,
that doesn't work. I think we settled this last time. It has to be unworked earth and stone.
Yeah.
So anything that is built like a wall does not work.
Makes sense to me.
I thought it was like magic stone or like
No, very
warded
specifically
stone.
non-magical, unworked earth and stone.
Otherwise, it would make most dungeons completely
Super
irrelevant.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put some pittons
But
in the
I mean,
wall
as
and
long
a
as
rope.
as long as we can climb up,
Yeah.
should be okay.
Quick question, Charles. Is there any writing on this floating platform?
Yes, there are some magical-ish looking runes, but it's not a new language that anyone recognizes, except perhaps Maggie, which would probably recognize these as
what?
a permanent spell of the Transmutation School.
Where's this?
On
runes
The
on the
runes?
platform.
Oh, okay.
So we'll poof you somewhere.
Conjuration is the one that
Conjuration is
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
Transmutation.
Transmutation turns things into other things, or
Mm.
moves things.
Move stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say
might
it.
be
It
what
could be a
keeps it
floating
in the
platform.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
could be
oh.
the floating platform thing.
Also, Kiff, unsure if he would understand this, but It might just be an elevator.
It could be.
If you know how to work it.
I mean, here, I take a candle and I toss it into the area by the rune to see if it starts floating, if anything happens.
Nothing funny happens. The candle rolls off and falls into the not quite bottomless pit.
Ooh, can we see it down there?
I don't think the
It
candle was
wasn't
lit.
lit. Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
lit.
I thought you lit the candle. Oh, that's okay. What can I see with 60 feet of tremor sense? What can I see?
You can
And
see that behind the door is stairways that go straight up, and then there's another door.
If I'm looking out into the pit, though, I have 60 feet of dark vision and 60 feet of tremor
isn't
sense.
Quite enough. The rocks here are the wall here is made of fitted stone.
Right, so I can't feel it. Or I can feel it.
Beyond like this point, it becomes rock, solid,
Okay.
just rough rock.
Okay.
Unworked stone.
Yes. So, but
is
I
the-
can't feel the bottom, correct, of this pit.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's-
Okay, thank you.
It's almost.
Yeah, it's just not quite. Yeah.
So Kiff, if that rope is now there, Kiff would like to hold on to the rope,
Okay.
and then Kiff would like to. Kiff did not want to bound into the air. Kiff would like to, while holding the rope, kind of do a little hop onto the platform.
Nothing horrible happens. I would even say nothing happens.
For now.
Unless it's something that you could not sense happening.
Kiff says.
It kind of like wobbles a little bit when you stand on it, but not a whole lot.
Kiff
Right.
says.
Does Kiff actually say that, or does he think that, and then we all hear it?
He thinks it, and then about 3 seconds later, you hear a faint out of his head. I mean, Kiff doesn't know much about magic runes, but he would like to inspect them anyway. What do they look like? Are they glowing?
They're painted on in a certain special type of paint that involves. I don't know how much Kiff would know about the details, but
Magic marker.
Magic paint. Yes, exactly. It's magic
Yeah.
marker.
He would probably agree with Maggie's assessment that it's some kind of spell that activates under certain conditions that was affixed to this platform by weeks of chanting.
Kiff is
Interesting.
gonna, while holding the rope, hold his arm into the air, like pointing up, and he's just gonna go up.
Nothing happens.
Kiff tells the rest of the party, worth a shot.
Duncan says, "You guys
Ascend.
coming up yet, or what?"
Rise.
Kiff is
trying.
going to yell, "Hey, Duncan, what is dwarf word for up?"
He says, and he tells you. I don't know if I can claim to know this, but he tells you what the dwarf
That's
word
okay.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what's the dwarf word for friend? Melloc.
He says,
Kiff,
"Excuse me for a moment," and then he just kind of swoops through this door that Fontiev is afraid of.
Kiff is going to try that word.
Hey, with all due respect, we're going into a magic school. I'm 90% certain there's probably gonna be some kind of magic rune on a secret door.
I do believe he technically said that this path just leads to the surface, not specifically to the school. But
Yes.
but also I understand the fear of glyphs. As
Yeah.
someone who's fallen victim to them before, several times.
Glyphs are truly unpleasant.
Yes, and traps.
Duncan comes back through the door. He says, "Great news, guys! It's a smooth sailing up to the surface through this door. No problems at all."
Very good.
Open the door.
Kiff is going to try that dwarvish word for up.
The runes kind of flash for a moment, and then they go, and then they fade away. The runes don't fade away. They like glow for a second, and then the glow fades away.
Replace the batteries. Get the Uracell.
You have to do the full code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. You gotta do the whole thing.
Classic 23 was number 1.
Yes, of course.
Kiff
Okay.
says, worth shot, and then he's going to begin climbing the rope up to where.
Duncan adds, yeah, he says, I don't recommend messing with that thing. It could get your head bitten off or something somehow.
Oh boy.
You can totally climb the rope without issues.
I'm going to move to the side to let the smaller folks through. Like, I'm going to try to press myself up into the corner here just so that, like, I'm rather large and damn heavy. I should be the last person to go. Because I am, at this point, much heavier than Marvis.
Yeah.
I'll go next. I'll get up there. And
is anyone opening the door or touching the door?
Kiff was going to.
Okay.
Kiff was going to say.
Fontiev would like to move aside.
Kiff was going to say.
Out of the
Okay,
blast
scared
radius.
friend, and then he's going to try to push the door open.
The door doesn't seem to be locked. However, nothing happens.
Okay.
Nothing bad happens.
Kiff turns to Fontiev and go, see? Don't be afraid of wood. Wood's your friend. And then he's going to walk into the hallway.
Okay.
Other
You can't
quick.
see the light of the sun and hear like the blowing wind and see a little dust of snow under the door jam.
All right.
The next door.
I want to ask a question. So there's no way a rope is going to help me up. Can I use my strength to climb this wall or no?
Yes.
I'm going to have to do that. An earth elemental is like 6,000 pounds.
Can you jump?
Perhaps. I have a 20 strength as an earth elemental, so.
How high is this, Charles?
About
tall.
20 or 30 feet.
He said one story.
Yeah, story. I don't know.
You could
Okay,
jump there.
There's a possibility,
you're
yeah.
not gonna mess with the rope. You're just gonna roll your.
I can't. If I use the rope, I will snap it like a twig. It's a hemp rope.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah,
people
you're
should
going
go first, though.
last.
Yes,
Yeah.
other people should be going first, though. Yeah.
You could like transform into a swan or something.
Yes,
you
but
don't
then
just
I would
put
be
it on.
losing my earth elemental and losing another wild shape because I just short rested with 2 and got 2 wild shapes back. So I will not be doing that.
And I learned the earth elemental costs 2 of those. Yeah.
Yeah, elemental forms cost 2,
But-
so I was
yeah,
out.
I mean,
You
you
can
guys
have
But
can
they're
more
also-
really
short
good.
resting.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
with the safety rope, you guys can also try to work the platform.
Right. I'm just waiting to see what other people do.
Yeah.
At this
I'll-
point-
NPCs take the rope, and Mercy just flies up.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the rope, and before
Were you
Mercy
already
goes
up
up, be
there?
like,
What do you say, Roland?
Wasn't Maggie already up there?
I
You
had
actually-
asked Fontiev to put me back down, but
Okay,
if he
I didn't hear
didn't, then
that.
I'll still be up there.
Yep, doesn't require a roll.
All right. Whee! And now I'm down. Whee! Over here. Okay.
Who's next?
It's just me and you. I'm going to jump on the platform.
What about Vesuvius? Has Vesuvius
He already
gone?
went.
Oh,
He already
okay.
went.
Yeah.
Okay.
The NPCs one.
Okay. Oh,
No
okay.
people who weigh less than 300 pounds should have any rolls or problems.
Perfect. Yeah, it's me.
And me.
No, you're
Are
less
you-
than 300 pounds.
Oh.
Less than you're 300.
You're like 250,
75.
something like
We need to
275.
write it down because this
Bring
comes
it
up
up
every
right
Yeah,
time.
you and I were like 2 something. We're almost. We're pushing it, but we're not there yet.
I'm staying up here just to help you if you need it for some reason.
I'm going to be here and I'm going to jump as far as I can to get to the door.
To answer someone's secret question, that would take concentration, an active concentration effort to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I try to jump up there.
Okay. No problem for Marvis. No roll needed.
Half up.
You can roll athletics, or you could try something else like jumping off and then earth gliding around and then like dropping down, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, remove a couple of stones and
Right.
If you cannot move through the stone yourself, you're
I'll
like,
just
I'm
break
just gonna rework it
Yeah.
and physically make some.
Yeah, I mean,
Space
I
for
am
myself.
technically a siege
I'm
beast.
just gonna open up this wall and make everything open concept.
Right, we're open concepting this dungeon.
Okay, so Zelmek is just gonna punch the wall and kind of.
No, I'm like strategically hunking out footholds at the very least, and then like pushing, like jumping up, sort of thing.
What is the term? Like free climbing?
Yeah, well, free climbing is kind of using the actual world around you. Oh man, I don't have that many hit points.
You're
as an
doing
Earth
that,
Elemental.
but also making handholds. So.
Ooh, I did really, really good.
I don't know what you're rolling for.
I
but
thought
if
you
you're
wanted
good-
me
if
to
you're
roll
ready,
athletics.
well, the rule is you shouldn't roll until the DM. asks
Okay,
you
you said I should roll athletics, so I
But I
did.
didn't. I was
Okay.
gonna say that would give you advantage because that's the cool idea.
Oh, okay. I can roll
But,
again.
yeah.
I'm happy to do that. That's fine.
You succeeded.
Okay. Neato. I'm up and in and behind everyone. Y'all are gonna
Okay.
be real disappointed when I take one hit as an Earth Elemental and then immediately go back to Dromik. Because that's I kid you not, that's exactly what's going to happen.
can someone
Just-
cast like mending on him or mold?
I
or
have
just
I
him
have-
up?
I
don't
kid
have
you not,
either.
I have 20 hit points left as the Earth Elemental.
20.
Yeah, 27. Which I mean, like, I get hit and I pop back to a Dromik, which is full health, which is fine. But like, just saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clear the table because there's
I
too
think,
much crap on it
and
right now.
you know, not for nothing, some of the people we fight have poison damage. I think you're immune to poison.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am immune to poison.
Listen,
This is correct.
You also have 60 feet of tremor sense, so if
Yes,
an
which is
invisible person
exactly
is trying to
why-
sneak
yes.
up on us.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh no!
Done it.
Oh no.
Yeah, if people could help me clear the table from everything except yourselves and relevant NPCs, that would be great.
Absolutely.
Well,
Unlocking, I
at the
recommend
moment
doing
right
it
now,
from a first person point of view.
everything's still kind of broke right now.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, now we're
Yeah,
loaded back
give it a
up.
hot second.
Waiting
Okay.
for it to-
You
yeah.
want us to bring all of ourselves? Oh, we melded back to the. Where the heck are we? Oh, no.
Do you want the macro view of the cathedral still?
Do you want me to pick everyone up?
I'm pretty sure I drew that, but no, I can reproduce that.
There's cathedral and tower models and stuff.
Okay, everyone is on the pink area. Over here.
I am not yet. I
Yes,
just
you
haven't
are.
gotten-
Yes, you are.
Oh, I am.
Yes.
This is the first. The delete
I have-
all text button doesn't work.
I have Marvis,
No,
Maggie,
I'm not.
Yllaxis.
That's the accidental Fontiev locked to the table.
No, it's not locked to the table. I'm moving him around.
Wait, where? Oh, I'm talking about the one that's on the table right now.
Oh, no, yeah. I have you over in the pink space, not on the table.
Oh. I thought
Uh,
you meant the pink text on the table.
no.
Does anyone want to open the external door or try to?
I can do that if you guys want me to. I'm happy to do so. Or not. Whatever you want me to.
With your
You should
big
open it. I'll open
rock
it.
hand.
I don't
With my-
care. If you want to open it, just open it.
It's a zealot hand, but yes. It's well,
Yeah,
technically it's a rock hand that
Seeming
looks
is
like a
just
zealot
what it
hand.
seems to be, not
Yes.
what it actually is.
This is true. Yeah, I'm happy to open the door if people. I'm big enough that like if something does explode, I can shield a blast. I'm size large. It'll be fine.
Lord V says, if I may, but just as you're about to open it.
Oh, yes, please. Well, I'm just
he-
gonna stop and look at him.
He fumbles for a key in his pocket and he turns the key in the lock and he says, try it now.
I'm gonna nod and then try the little door with my little fingers.
The door flies open.
Oh,
Before we go out, I'm going to the rest of us who are not Dromik Zealot. I'm just gonna make sure that we either look like peasants or like soldiers or something to,
Okay,
blend in.
sounds good. Okay, so based on the map of the city, you see you are actually within 3 blocks of the cathedral.
That's so far.
And you can actually hear you can hear several things. There's kind of a lot going on. So let's put you at a spot.
should
like
we
a
be
step.
deleting
So, like, you're-
things right now? What do you want us to be doing?
To delete any you know what? Let's leave
Here.
this.
I have all of the characters that we were just with off the table, like all the ghosts and
Right.
all the NPCs
So
and stuff.
I'm actually gonna do a semi-macro view here.
Okay.
Just to save
Yeah, no,
space.
that's totally fine.
Or maybe not. We'll see. So we're gonna put you here. So where you are, you seem to be coming out of a room marked Vesuvius, where storage silo. So I'm gonna put you. And this, you see this circle here? I'm gonna put you here. And then there are several city blocks between you guys and like the whole cathedral grounds area. So I'm going to call this kind of like the cathedral grounds as you place your figures over there.
I can drop everyone there. Hold on, give me a hot second.
It is snowy. It is quite quiet. The snow is coming straight down. There's not a lot of wind, just very gentle wind.
Could we say that we have asked the ghosts to be ghosts somewhere else, or are they still with us?
To
I don't
ghost
call it
away.
fun.
Yes.
You can totally
Ghosts
tell
be gone.
they will do pretty much anything within reason that you ask them to do.
Okay, I don't know what people want to do about that.
Clap
They
your
had
hands.
they suggested they could do some hit and run attacks on the cathedral guards,
Oh,
or
yeah.
they could just lie in wait.
I think
ahead.
I think the hit and run is a
Sorry.
great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends how much time we want to spend at the wizarding school then.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's a great point. So I should actually draw that. So roughly speaking, the wizard school I will draw in. Let me check the map. I gotta check the handy dandy map. Yeah, the wizard school and government mansion are over this way. And I'm just gonna draw rectangles now. We'll get into more detail later.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're that way. They're going to be more towards the north of the cathedral grounds. Gromlin adds, he says, Bethany, she was going to go try to get the young wizards, because the young ones are, there's some good, and maybe some of the old teachers are kind of corrupt, but there's some really good young wizards over there. And she also wanted to get the governor's elite guards too on her side. She really thought that she could get them to come around to us, seeing as what's going on over there. You hear vague kind of angry shouts from the direction of the cathedral ground. And the buildings around you all seem suspiciously quiet except for a few rustling.
And we know for a fact that they are not starting this until later.
Yeah, so it seems like, okay, let's get to the time. So
I think we were told like 9 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
I wouldn't be
right now
surprised
it
if
seems
people.
like about 2 p.m.
I wouldn't be surprised if people have started making their way over though, or if
Yeah.
people are starting to be directed.
Yes,
over
I think you are
yeah,
correct.
we were told they were like rounding up a lot of people because even when we went in the city gate, there was like hardly anyone. Yeah.
So, I mean, the thing is, the more time we spend there, the more fortified it will be the later in the day. So maybe we do this quick.
And go right there.
Yes, we do this quick. We tell the ghosties to stop the hit and runs, and then we come back. Exactly, that's what I think.
I think that's a good idea.
I think that good plan.
The word, it was all in our minds.
Ah, yes. Because we're just connected like that.
While we are connected, Kiff is going to telepathically mention to the party what he saw down in Grumba's grotto with Bethany, and if we want Gromlin to not lose hope, that we might want to try to go and save her.
That's to the top of our list. I'm ready to go when you are.
So
Okay.
we plan for a quick as possible visit to the wizarding school. If it's going to take too long, we just come back and attack the cathedral.
We'll just go to the
Yes,
drive-thru
I
window.
think that's a good idea.
All right. All right.
So who steps outside first?
I'd say the zealot.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's me.
Okay.
Seemed as the zealot, yes. I am outside now.
Okay. So you see an eagle come down going, "Ree!" And you see a little closet come down and hop for you. They kind of look at each other. I mean, this is what it is.
Looks like a little demon frog boy.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Okay.
He's cool looking.
Yeah, he's very cute. Does he have 2 heads? No, he just has...
The eagle takes a deep breath and then speaks in Marilinda's voice
Oh, okay.
and says, This eagle is an animal messenger. We went to try to recruit the help of the exarch elves in the forest to the north. However, they were beset by a sudden and quite coincidental attack of giants from the mountains. And we were only able to get a few of them on our side, but only a handful, maybe 4 or 5. But we will try to give them aid in our quest. Then the eagle stops talking and it looks at the Quasit. The Quasit turns
Hey,
and
Sean,
says,
you're hot micing like a lot right now. There you go.
The Quasit says, Arthur says she defeated all the devils, but the soldiers in the training center are they're still being converted, so it might take a while. Not sure if they'll be available anytime soon.
Can I look at the Quasit and then usher either Yllaxis or Maggie out here to speak to him? I'm just gonna telepathically say, he says that the soldiers are being converted. We may want to tell them not to do so to Bethany. Or it could be a detriment to our current cause.
I think that's at the
I thought
training
they... Yeah,
center
he's
west
at...
of the city.
Weren't they at the training center? Isn't that what he just said?
Bethany's at the wizard school
Oh,
inside the city.
I thought that... for some reason, I swapped those two. I'm sorry. Never mind.
There's a lot of information here, so I don't
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna relay both of these things to everyone, that few elves have been asked to join, though not many.
Message, she adds, well, if only someone of you guys had been with us, perhaps we would have got more, but unfortunately, this is the best we could do for now.
I'm gonna nod, like, nicely, like, I understand.
Okay.
I am gonna relay this to everyone, that few elves will join us, though not as many as hoped, because of a giant attack that seems more planned than accidental, and it seems as if the soldiers are being recruited, and they're
by
coming.
Latha, Serena,
yes, yeah, by Latha.
And the Quasit seems kind of smug about all this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure he is. But I'm just gonna say that is the case for now. We're gonna deal with that when it happens.
Well, that was only for the ones in the training center.
Correct.
Lieutenant Donnell, I think, had gone to round up those who were in the city.
Yes. Yeah, just the ones in the training center. But
Wait,
but
hold
still.
on a second. No, I thought you sent Donald down to like help with the sealing the gem mine.
I don't remember.
No, we
Yeah,
told
he's grouped
him
over here with these people.
because they went out first, but I'm pretty sure Lady Catra went with the two
The kobolds.
yes, Kiff's friends
Okay.
to seal up
No,
the
no.
mines.
Kiff's
Lieutenant
friends did not go with her. Kiff's friends went to go take a little bit of boom boom powder.
Right, okay, they followed.
I do think you asked Lieutenant Donald and his friends to go with.
I believe so
I
too.
think we asked
Who were-
him to go with her at first to help seal it off, but we specifically said also that he should, while Lord Barrack or whatever his name is was detained, that it was his job to take control of the guards within the city.
Okay.
So,
After he does the whole
Like a
sealing
secondary
And
command.
if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, down in the mine, they were going to attempt to save as many miners as they could before they blew the
Yes.
tunnel entrance.
Yeah.
Yes, and I would add that he seemed kind of wounded from the mission yesterday as well. But yes. Okay, so that's all set. So-
Join the club, buddy.
So
He
these
had a
creatures,
long rest. It was fine.
these two creatures kind of wait for a moment as if to listen to any message that you want to pass back. And then if you don't have a moment, then I'll probably go back.
I can't speak common, so I'm gonna like usher everyone out here, or like say if anyone
there's-
wants to leave a send a message back, now would be the time.
Yllaxis, would you like to give a message to Marilinda?
Sure. To the eagle, I would say, understand. Gather what you can and meet us by the chapel in the very near future. We'll need them for the events today.
Okay. The eagle nods and goes, "Ree!" And then starts to flap its wings and rise into the air.
Anything for our other smaller, more mischievous little friend here?
The Quasit scratches its behind for a second.
How much sarcasm can you relay?
It cackles. He says, "Oh, a whole bunch, a whole bunch, a whole bunch."
Wonderful.
That's gonna cap out the sarcasm meter for him, I think.
And he says, "I'll relay
Sarcasm meter.
everyone."
It's at 9,000.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, is that all Yllaxis said?
Yes, wonderful.
Alright.
Was there anything substantive you wanted to say to them?
No. Honestly, like,
No, there's
I
not
don't have
anything.
time for them.
Wonderful.
We deal with things as they come. Right now, that is a good thing for us. And if it goes bad, we deal with it then.
Okay, the Quasit hops off.
There's only so much we can do at one time.
Pretty much. Okay, he hops off. So, where would you like to go now?
I think it's time to
We're
start
heading
going
to
towards the
Wizard
wizard
School.
school. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna go that way. So, would you like to sneak over there, or like casually stroll?
I think casual stroll sounds.
Casual stroll, we're in
Like-
disguise.
Yeah, we're walking, maybe not strolling, but we're walking regularly. We are not running. But we
walking with purpose.
No,
Yeah.
because I guess that's true. It looks like we know where we're
It's
going.
like a casual
Yes.
with purpose walk. Like, you
Exactly.
wouldn't look at that person and be like, oh.
They're wandering. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's
No, like
we
the-
know where we're going, but we're not running there.
The Assassin's Creed games when you're doing the walking, but then they
That.
start whistling.
Yes, that.
It's the kind of stealth that's just like playing it cool.
Don't worry, guys. I solved it in the tunnel shell. This is exactly what we're doing right here.
You posted a gif in the Tuttle Shell?
Yes.
Okay. People casually stroll.
That's exactly what we're doing, yes.
You see a couple goblins stealthily run out of this house and into this one.
We're all together, correct? And we're still seaminged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is everyone still seaminged?
Yes.
Mercy included? And
Yes.
I think at the very least,
Duncan is
our
up.
party plus Mercy. At the very least.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
putting
we-
people places.
We left Lord Vesuvius with the ghost dwarves so he can command them
Yeah,
at the
the
right
dwarf
moment.
wanted to
Okay.
kind
Oh,
of
no.
move together. But
Yeah,
they're
that's fine.
If you want to do something else,
think.
yeah.
No, I think that's fine. That was the whole point of us.
Where
mentally-
did your other Fontiev go? I put him on the pink thing and now he's gone.
Here?
Was he oh no, there he is. Okay. Cool.
Okay, there. I
No,
am.
wait. 1, 2.
I'm right here.
3. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Sorry. My brain hurts. Okay.
So
We're good.
they've been commanded to just to lie in wait or to do hit and runs. Just sorry if I missed that.
Hit and runs.
Okay.
The ghost.
Yes.
Hit and runs.
Yeah.
I think we're doing that once we're getting ready to leave the wizard school, or are they starting that now?
I feel like
That's up to
We
you.
can
I'm
send
happy
them-
either.
a quick, because we can send Lord Vesuvius a message like go. So I think before we leave, we tell them, when we
Yeah.
send you a message, like go for it, and then we can be the judge of, depending on how it looks at the wizarding school, whether it's when we get there, when we're leaving, etc.,
Okay, after they get the signal.
Yeah.
Got it. Closer at the time.
which will be a mental ping.
Okay, they're off.
All right.
Okay, so
and
yeah,
we're
as-
taking
as-
Mercy with us.
I think that may be the
To just keep
the
an eye
right way
on
to
them.
go. Yeah.
Okay, so as you go, you see a few things. you see a couple of these furtive-looking goblins, not stealthy, furtive, jump out of this house and then run over to this house, and you hear something get knocked over and a man's voice going, ah! Kind of a yelp.
No, my cabbages!
And then
I don't know if we can do
towards
much
the
about that
wall,
now.
around the cathedral grounds, you hear the voice of the zealots saying, all citizens will remain in shelter and be silent. And you hear like people begging for mercy over there. Yeah. You see all these houses seem to be abandoned. The doors are kind of open. There's like snow piling up in the foyers collectively.
No one shall be allowed to leave their houses unless they're DoorDash. I'm still waiting for my burger.
Kiff will tell everyone telepathically, which means actually he doesn't have to talk like Kiff, he can talk like a normal person.
Yes.
He will say, everybody stay strong and focus on the task at hand. This will all be over once we do what we've come out to accomplish.
I've never heard Kiff act so eloquently.
He speaks like this generally to me in Draconic. I'm saying this
Actually,
telepathically.
In Draconic, he's an absolute scholar.
I would agree.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Don't sell yourself short, darling.
Okay. The other thing you see as you walk is there. This is not a hag. This is not a hag.
I like that you had to preface it. It's not a hag.
Lady.
It's in fact a bodak.
Oh.
Not a hag, but a bodak.
And you see her kind of looking around. And when she sees you, she hides back in her house, or in this house. And you see this little guy jump out of the wizard school door and kind of hop in very big hops in this. Well, yeah.
Well, wonderful.
Okay.
Well, we're
That's
going to have to deal with a lot more of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're approaching the doors of the wizard school, which is this. I'm not going to remember exactly how I laid it out before, but I'm trying to make it like similar.
Yeah, we did some renovations while you were gone.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is a
wizard
magic school. It could move
They can
around.
renovate pretty easily.
Right. Things could probably move around all over the place. Don't worry
A
about
couple
it.
of good transmutation wizards.
Exactly.
Plus, there was like a lot of destruction that happened when
Yeah.
we drove through, and the walls, and
Yeah.
then there were some, fiends on the loose.
I mean, one interior designer and one transmutation wizard.
You're
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
fine.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another reason why transmutation is the best school.
Okay. So as you're approaching the grand doors here, a tough-looking human man of about 30 years of age comes running over. He's dressed in heavy armor, and he has a big sword. He says, "Are you Maggie's magnificent crew that I've been hearing about?"
If we get called merry men, I'm out.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Can you remind me what the seeming is? I'm sorry, I'm going through a lot of notes.
I am a zealot.
And other people are.
I was thinking.
I'm a Fontiev.
What?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Elena. You were speaking.
So the last thing that I had said was like a combination of peasants and soldiers. But if Yllaxis had said that we should look like wizards at this point.
I think she said
'cause
peasants.
we were.
I did say that, like wizards. Yes.
Yeah. I could have changed while we were walking, but
So, as soon as after he said that, if you see Zelnik, he would say, "Oh shit," and then he would just turn around and start running away.
wait, just a.
We wanted to insight check him when he said that, and then
I did say insight check. Yeah.
As did I.
I rolled an 8. Do you want me to keep that 8?
I
I'm
rolled
happy
a
to.
natural one.
I'm happy to keep that 8 and
Can
go
I
with.
roll
That's a 6. It's a
insight?
16 total. It's still a 16.
I don't want the entire party roll insight because then inevitably somebody will always.
I
succeed.
did definitely yell insight the second we approached
I tried
him.
to do, I was muted.
Yeah, you were muted as well.
Dromik is the lead person. I think it makes sense for Dromik.
I mean, I rolled a 16 total.
Okay. He seems like a very artless type of person. He doesn't seem very deceptive.
Okay.
He's not very good at it.
I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, I'm just gonna point at him. Point. Like he's good. Like go get him.
I will-
Stop him.
I
In a good
will,
way, though.
Call out in. Well, I'm not okay. Like a stage whisper in Maggie's real voice, and be like, Psst, "Hey, you, good-looking guard."
So after he says that, after he I'm sorry to rewind time, but so he's going up, he's past that, and then immediately when he sees Zelnik, he starts to look scared and starts to run away. So
Yoo-hoo!
that's kind of unusual. So he would kind of glance and hesitate a little bit while backing away slowly.
I'm gonna step back. Like I'm going to stand down and step back and like put my staff sword, like lower it, like so I don't look like menacing. You know what I mean? Like I am allowing the party to go in front of me and not be and like avert my gaze and like not look like a zealot. Or well, not look like I'm aggressive. I'm still a zealot.
Do we recognize? Have we seen him before?
No.
Okay.
He does have like the governor's seal on his armor.
Okay.
As opposed to the like in the larger size of the Imperial symbol.
Yeah. Guys, we came up with like a passcode, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
No.
No, it's
Crap.
there. Yeah.
I think we wrote it down, didn't we?
Was it hey-ho for the dwarves?
No, it was as much as it should have been. No,
I'm
it
like,
was very
I'm going-
specific. I'm pretty sure
like
Matt
he's-
wrote it down. Matt was the
Yeah.
one who came up with it, or Kiff was the one who came up with it.
Oh boy, I
I'm
did.
looking through.
Yeah, it was very
roleplay.
It was very artful and nice.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It was about. No, it was like a. It was perhaps a phrase from a poem of some type. I can't remember. Oh no, we forgot our own secret password.
Crap.
I think it's okay because the characters probably would have remembered it because Maggie's supposed to be super smart.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
also, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
because we were going into disguise, like I remember that we
Yes.
said we should come up with a pass.
I think we did at the
Code
very
phrase.
end of a session like 4
Okay.
sessions ago or something,
Yeah,
right when we
we
first
were-
started all
we
that.
were in
You
the
got some of that
dwarven
sweet
stronghold.
downtime.
Yes, that sweet
Yes.
sweet downtime.
And one of our like group meetings.
Yeah, that's exactly
can't
what it was. It was in
find
our big
it.
group meeting. I can't find it either.
Well, here's your
Okay, on
chance
the
to
docket,
remake it fresh
passcodes.
and anew. So what is it?
I'm putting it in my notes right now.
Okay.
Did we?
Matt,
What is
the
it you had
password?
decided last
Are you
time?
deciding it? Is that what you're saying, or are you saying that
It
you're writing it
wasn't
down?
Something stupid like caw, wasn't it?
No,
No.
no. It was like artful, and it was about like justice or something. It was like legitimately from like a poem or something. I remember looking it up.
Yeah.
Justice, thy name is Kiff.
It was something. No, it was something like we may have written it down. It was a while ago, Matt. It was like a long time ago. It was like when we first started speaking. I don't know. Someone
you can
think,
make up a new one. And make
someone
a new one. It's fine.
someone make up a new one.
Someone
my
else
brain.
make it this time. If I find it, I will shout it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on you guys.
Jumanji.
Perfect.
Double
Sure. Sure.
What is it?
Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Jumanji. Yes.
It's perfect.
You won't forget that one.
Okay, so after Maggie says "yoo-hoo" in that seductive voice, he says, while still backing away, he says, Juniper's, jumping Jumanjis?
Ah, Jumanji.
He says, oh, thank God. I mean, thank the gods. He says, Bethany told me that word. He says, come on, guys, come into this alley over here. There's some really important information I gotta tell you. And he backs off into this totally not shady alley.
I did say
And
that
I'm gonna
he
ask him wherever he gets
was.
just for fun.
You guys want to
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, no. I said that he doesn't
maybe
seem.
next time. Maybe next time we'll go
Yeah,
for
like
that not
we have
shady
important
alley.
shit to do.
He says, no,
Maybe
this
next
is really important information about the wizard school and about
And-
what happened to Bethany.
Can I look at his head
He says,
and
"But
see
we
if he's
can't
got
talk
any
here."
intellect? Can I like insight or perception his head or medicine to see if he's got a mark from an intellect devourer?
I'm also going to ask Maggie telepathically, do you still have that monocle? Will it work right now? The true sight one?
And I will respond that I do still have the monocle, and I'm sure it could still work. But is this the? Oh, I see. If we think that
Remember, we still have an
Yeah.
assassin out for us.
right, but if she's wearing a physical disguise, it won't see through that.
That is true. Right now, I don't know if I trust it. As much as he does kind of know the password, as well as
It's like a kinda.
it will, as well as he doesn't necessarily seem intimidating. We have work we need to do. If he has something important to tell us before we walk in, he can do it now.
Okay, so as you say that, I'm trying to get the figures out, but as you say that, you hear like a flapping of big wings overhead, and he says shit, and he dives into the alley. And you
Okay,
see a large celestial and a bunch of those cherubs as well as
Oh no.
polyplants fly high overhead.
We should
High
leave.
Wait. How did I not detect them before?
You don't
did,
have it
you
on.
absolutely
Yeah, you
did.
did.
That was the faint.
That was the faint.
Yeah.
That was the faint celestial. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
We need to
Okay.
leave.
Not high enough, or not low enough for them to see, but high enough that they could, if they chose to look.
If they were really looking for us, yeah. If
If
they
they
look
were
down.
really investigating, yeah.
So
Right.
maybe we should go in the alley.
Yeah. No, we
Just
should
have
go
our
in.
guard up.
I think we should just go inside. Why risk it? We're going inside anyway.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
Go inside, exactly. We don't have time to take any risks right now.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am.
We've chosen the one risk we're taking. Go to the school.
I'm gonna
That's-
go in the door. I'm just gonna open the door. It's time.
Okay, after the guys. So so you go in the door. You start going in, right?
Yep.
There's like the big entry hall I recall, and there's like study nooks, and there's the big ass grand staircase. It's quite dark in here, and it's quite quiet. It's quite quiet and quite dark.
Can I telepathically tell the group?
Just so you know, I do have tremor sense and dark vision still. So I'm fine.
I'm gonna telepathically tell the group. I know we have to make our way in, but if you think this man has information, should we just invite him in with us?
Yes. If he is
Anyone
part
else?
of our... Yeah.
Anybody disagree?
No,
Go
that's
for it.
fine. I thought that's what we were going to do. Jumanji, why don't you join us?
So
Come, friend.
by now
This
he
is
was
fun.
already in the alley. He dodged in there, and he's out of line of sight when the angels flew overhead.
Kiff has the boots of running. He's
Okay.
gonna scramble along the side of the building, and he's gonna do a little kind of finger come here.
So he sees the
Jessica?
man motionless on the ground with one of these leaper monsters chewing at his face.
Nope, that's done.
And Kiff will scurry back
He
and
is
go,
kind of an elite guard. We should probably not let him die.
I think he's already dead.
No, he at a quick glance from Kiff, who doesn't necessarily have great perception, he didn't appear to move.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Okay.
Kiff will come back. Too late for a friend. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm not. I don't want to reroute everything all over again, but I do want to use the same tables. So we're gonna put this over here. Okay, so it's quite dark in here, and you hear kind of very distant, muffled shouting from a different floor. We will identify that in a moment. Why are these things all locked? How did these get locked?
Okay, I just didn't know if you wanted us to move over there as of yet. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't like Ara just looming over us up here. I don't
worry
like
about
that.
it.
I
She's
don't.
really- she's not.
I know.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
That
It's
was
all
not me.
fun and games until a Bodek attacks.
Till the table gets unlocked.
Look, when there's a Bodak, you'll know. Trust me. Okay.
What's going on?
So, and I'm gonna use this big blank space over here just because it's blank and because I can draw on it.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Do what you gotta do.
So we're gonna go over here. So I'm just gonna try to unlock these things that somehow got locked. and try to remove them.
Dude.
I'm gonna tell Maggie telepathically. I've put the badge of the headmistress in the Persimmon pockets. Either her or I, at some point, if necessary, we might, it might be beneficial to turn into her, and you can present that, and it's real. I don't know when we'll find the point, but either you or I.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so in the grand entrance hall, there's the grand staircase. There are some study nooks. There are big statues of Saint Terene herself. And there's also the halls. So I'm going to draw the halls here. So those are kind of like study sofas. And then there's the grand staircase, which is a spiral staircase and has a little study table in the center. It's quite dark in here. No one has lit any of the lights. The spells seem to be off. Whatever protective spells were once in force or seem to be off. It's quite dark. It's quite quiet. You may recall that...
Where I put us is good, right?
Yes, that is good.
Cool. Okay.
It's quite dark and it's quite quiet. You hear muffled, human-ish voices both up the stairs and beneath the floor.
Rob, watch your air.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. So,
Just a quick reminder that the main entrance hall is at least 2 stories high, so you can see the balcony running around.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
I remember that balcony well.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, did we blow that up?
They
No.
did some
Blew a lot of
remodeling.
stuff up here,
We
but-
did not blow that up, though.
It's quite
One of
dark
the
here.
few
There's lots of
things.
furniture that's knocked over. There's some blood stains on the floor. It's like this place has been kind of semi-abandoned / trashed.
So, Kiff, with his Wanderer background feature, kind of remembers the layout of the place, considering we went all over. Kiff would remember that the Zan experiments were over here, like upstairs, 2nd floor. We went down this hallway. We ducked in. We went to that teleporting door. Did the
That's
whole, trial, and got popped back. Actually, yeah. But in this, basically, it's a hallway over here before we went into the secret door.
Yep,
So
and Kiff also remembers there was that ominous elevator trap thing on the 1st floor to the west at the lecture hall.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We know where all the traps are now. Well, not all of them, but some of them.
And, I mean, considering most of the magic from this place has been kind of either dispelled or deactivated, a lot of these traps might not work.
They're meant to reset.
Oh, nice.
But
That's a good point. They may have
Let's-
reset.
let's
Hey,
not
they
worry
got
too
they
much.
gotta get Mario somehow.
Why
Let's-
did Charles
let's not
roll a
worry-
14 and say nice?
Yeah,
Let-
I heard the nice and I was like,
Well,
Let's
time to
not
leave.
worry too much about.
Time to leave.
We decided we wanted to come here for 2 things, Bethany, and for the young students. I suggest we don't worry about specific places, but rather find some students and Bethany, and talk to some people. Honestly, that's the best way to find information.
Yeah. We were told, was Bethany being forced through a transformation? I don't remember.
we don't know what was happening with
I don't
that.
think
She
we
was,
know.
I think she was crying.
There was a source of information, but he got his face eaten. Literally.
Yeah.
Well, I thought his face was already eaten. Listen. It's his own
so,
damn fault.
we did not explore this way on the 1st floor, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, we did because we went downstairs into the auditorium, I think, correct? And then we were
The
led...
auditorium is downstairs to the... Well, you need the compass thing to help, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll grab it for you. I have it.
Thanks. So upstairs, I'll say upstairs, necromancy labs, Zan labs, and then headmistress chambers. So east is, I think, somewhat unknown. I don't think you guys went that way.
That's the elemental room or something.
Classrooms. West is the auditorium and garden, and weird elevator trap. Okay. So that's all the stuff that you guys would remember at least. And each of those hallways has classrooms branching off of it.
Okay. It is 9 o'clock. Do we want to take a break here? Do we want to keep going? What are people feeling?
Maybe, do we want to just
Let's-
kind of decide where we're going to go and then
Yeah.
take our break?
That's
Yeah.
totally fine with me. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, totally fine with me. Well, I agree that we should be in and out as quick as possible. So if we can find the people who are getting experimented on and stop that immediately and then just leave, that would be, I think, the main goal.
I think, yeah, find the youngins, or if we head towards the, like, we were told about conjuration rooms. Whoever's doing that might be able
Right.
to help disable the runes. I don't know why I said ruins.
The ruins!
The ruins on the cathedral!
idea.
But yeah,
I think-
we
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
someone who can, like, disrupt that circle of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe we get them, the local experts too.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be weird for them to just be like, I'm coming in here to do studying, and then all of a sudden dispel magic, you know?
yeah. Right.
You might even
Now,
call them spell
Dispel
spurts.
that magic.
Yes. I just want to do this before we, like, start going forward. Should I change our forms to look like wizards of the school, or since we don't have the robes, that would, like, go through the things?
I
do we just
have
wanna
them.
stay as soldiers?
I have them and you have
That's
them.
true. Yes, I do.
I used to have a hat, but I gave it away.
Want my hat? Here, you can have
I
my
used to
hat.
be an
No,
adventurer,
I'm
and I took
I'm
note of
still
it.
size large. No, I gave it away. I gave it away in the special goblet of troubles.
But you can still just, like, put the hat on your head, yeah,
I no, yeah. I mean,
Actually,
yeah, fair,
do
but
it. Cool.
or
If
on
you
the wrist.
left it in the special altar, then it would still be there.
No, my hat.
yeah, Yllaxis' hat.
Like, Dromik's hat is gone because
Yes,
you left that
my
on
hat
altar,
is
but
gone now.
Yllaxis also had a hat.
So
that
is
was
my
on.
cat hat. My Varn's
Your Varnskra.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so we're,
Okay.
which direction did you want to go, Maggie?
I think we were gonna go towards the, like, conjuration rooms, labs.
Okay, so you're gonna go squint at the signs and you're gonna just stroll around without a care in the world.
Once
No.
we return from
Essentially.
No, yeah, after we return from our break, but also we walked past those rooms. We, like, know where they are. Or Kiff, with his good knowledge of where things are, knows where they are.
Kiff would know where they are, but I would also be
on
able
the
to
second
sense
floor
where they are.
west hall. I think those would be in the second floor.
I believe
think so.
that's where it was as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Maggie is
I'll write
not
that down.
walking in willy-nilly, and
Yeah.
I will...
Yeah, oh yeah,
Put
the
on-
bathrooms are up here on the second floor. as well,
Right,
too.
yes.
Okay. You can go take a break now.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. I actually have a new little break time thing. It's not done, but it has all the character cards and
I
chat in the
want to
middle.
see that. I have no idea what anybody's.
Yeah, I have
thing.
break time stuff up. I need to make chat a little smaller.
What is your?
This is
What do I
lovely.
type in for Twitch again? Twitch /
I am
Yeah.
Angry Tuttle.
angry.
ANGRYTUDDLE.
It's
Yeah,
in
Tuttle.
general.
Yeah.
In general, if you-
There it is. Oh, that looks good.
We'll put that there. That's better.
Okay. Okay. Break time.
I think
Tables
so.
are kind of back. Dromik is Dromik leading the way with his tough shape.
Like I said, sure. If people want me to lead the way, I can do so. I also have tremor sense and dark vision up to 60 feet. So, me leading the way probably isn't the worst thing. And my perception's pretty damn good, so it's not the worst.
Druids are best at everything.
No, druids are very good at wisdom-based things. I am not good at everything. I promise you that. Anything that requires intelligence, I am downright mediocre at.
Okay.
And don't
Cool.
ask
In the 1984 film, 1984.
well, and definitely don't ask me to convince anyone to do anything because it won't work.
You're like, I have one mental skill.
Yes.
That one mental skill is really
It's
good.
real good.
And the other ones, or not mental,
Yep. Yeah, mental
Yeah.
skill. Wisdom's
they
mental.
are? Okay.
Yeah. The rest of my
I
skills
wasn't
are
sure what they were technically classified as.
yeah, that's a mental skill. That would be considered a mental skill. Yeah, you got it.
Is sass considered a mental skill?
Yes. It's part of, I feel like it would be kind of linked with intelligence, maybe?
It's like somewhere
Sass
between
is-
intelligence and charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. It could be a charisma thing. Depends on
Yeah.
if you're trying to use the sass to manipulate people or not. Or if you just sass into sass. Because those two things are very different.
Maggie, you have a very faint sense of telepathic communications happening
I will be
in
right
this
back.
building.
That's cool. Yeah, before going into the building, I'm putting on the wizard robes that I had taken last time we were here.
I put
the
on my
student
robe
robes.
and wizard hat.
You're just whipping them out. Popping it on.
Yeah.
I mean, now's the time, right?
It's funny. I was been reading a lot about other RPGs, and D&D is basically the only one where you can have infinite items stuffed in your sack.
Well, yeah, with the pocket or purse of many pockets, or not purse of many pockets, the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Which is very
Though,
convenient.
yes, it is. It's a nice addition.
It is.
So he says before it's about to be destroyed again.
Yeah.
It's like that's a nice purse of many pockets. Be a real shame if something
Right.
happened to
If
it.
something were to
It would be.
happen to it.
Don't you have seeming?
Can you?
Yes.
Yes.
Then why are you whipping out a robe when you can just...
Because there were wards within that
Okay.
would like respond differently, detecting whether there was a student or not.
Rotate.
Yeah. Plus, just in case they have true sight and can see through it, they'll still see the robes, you know.
Well, wizards have all-
Never hurts to have multiple layers of deception and disguise. A minute for the long con.
Yeah, at the end of the game, Maggie's gonna just fuck everyone over, and then they'll
Oh
all be
no!
problems.
Oh no,
I'm
Maggie,
the new
why?
I'm the new emperor.
It's me.
now.
I'm the new emperor.
Yes.
It's great to get two perspectives on this with the Twitch thing.
You got my perspective now. Yes. I'm
So,
doing my
Maggie,
best.
you said you, or not Maggie, but everyone's is not gonna just casually stroll in here, right?
I think that is correct.
Okay.
I'm following people's lead.
Yeah, and I think I'm first because of sight.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're being cautious, looking where we're going.
That's a good way to
investigating
put
for
it.
Traps on the, or sorry, checking for traps and magical wards on the way. Eyes and ears and mental powers all open.
So,
And,
Dromik
so
lead
I-
the way, right? Not trying to force it, just
Yes.
kinda
Yeah. You can. I don't know if you want to move me in or if you want me to move myself.
I think you're already technically.
I think you should move yourself in.
You got it. I'm walking in. Where? How far do you want me to go? Like middle of the room?
Surprise attack!
Oh, really?
Right there.
We all had our guards up.
Like,
though.
yeah. Would this be considered surprise if every single one of us was expecting a battle?
What is Dromik's passive perception?
18. And I have tremor sense, and I have a crazy dark vision.
What is
Yeah.
what is the distance for the tremor sense?
60 feet. Yeah.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah, like
Why
I
you
definitely
went first.
yes, that's specifically why I went first.
All right, it's not a surprise. So, okay, you know what? I have to redo this. We gotta just take you back in time. All right, you were here. You sense that there's some kind of beings, humanoid-ish beings behind each of these statues. But they're being incredibly still. Still as a statue.
Okay, so you said it's like here. Oh crap.
Yeah, I would call them
Here.
medium-sized humanoid beings.
Here. Okay. So I am going to move up
And
slightly.
they're kind of like crouched, even though they're being completely motionless.
Yeah, I'm going to go forward slightly and like, I mean, in seeming, it probably looks like I'm whacking my sword against my shield, but I'm like whacking the rock arms together and like grunting slightly. I can't make sounds, but I'm like readying for an attack. I know something's going on, and I'm trying to alert people behind me. I am going to say telepathically, there are 2 people here. There are 2 things here. Is a better way to put it, because you said humanoids, and I'm not 100% sure if they're people or if they're creatures.
They looked like spiky humanoidish beings.
Okay, yeah.
With the tremor sense.
Yeah, that's all I can get from it, and that's
Dromik
The
has
tremor is
sent-
coming from your footsteps. Yeah.
yes.
Dromik has sensed one behind each of the statues, or are they
Yes.
One behind each of the statues, and
Okay.
with the limit of the tremor sense being 60 feet.
Can someone play catch up with me? I just walked back in.
There are
Okay.
2
There's
boys. There's 2 boys hiding here, over here, and over here.
There's
Behind
spiky humanoid forms being
Yes.
absolutely
The
motionless,
things.
crouched behind each of the statues.
Yes.
As far as Dromik can sense, with 60 feet of tremor sense, that is what is lying in wait for us. But also Dromik cannot verbally communicate.
I can't, I mean, I can telepathically communicate, but I'm also,
I
I'm
said
trying
verbally.
to, yes, I'm also making sure that these things might know that I am aware of them. Like,
Okay.
at this point, I'm not trying to hide that I'm not sneaking in. I am like, I'm here now.
Okay, they remain
I am
motionless.
here.
Kiff is
Worship
going
me.
to take an arrow out of his quiver and just kind of tap Zelmik on the knee, and he's going to give like an affirmative nod. And Kiff is going to take the arrow and place it to the Death Heart bow and strum all of the strings on it to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ew.
Nice!
What an awesome spell.
One creature of your choice within range can hear.
Either one.
Okay,
I don't mind
so,
which.
so Zelmik is spotting for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's pick this one.
Perfect.
So it gets to make a Wisdom saving throw, and on a fail, it has to go. On a success, it takes half the damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna roll with save.
Yes.
What is its wisdom? Assuming it's a creature at all.
Well, humanoids
What
are
is
creatures.
what is its wisdom? Yeah, that's considered a creature. A creature within range is
it
humanoid
actually,
or not.
What's the this is gonna be your dexterity or your intelligence, whichever. DC.
It's gonna be his dexterity. I just saw his intelligence.
Yeah. How would I calculate DC again? I'm sorry.
8 plus proficiency.
8 plus proficiency
modifier.
plus modifier. Yeah.
So 8 plus 9 is 17.
Okay.
Nice.
So it failed the save. It rolled a 12 plus 4.
I'll grab the damage die.
So please roll initiative.
You got it.
And yeah, it has to run away.
Holy crap! Do you have a
I'm
20?
so certain that this is your enemy and not your friend or something.
I don't know what it is. It's spiky and I don't like it. So I will roll
It's
initiative.
hiding. I mean, Kiff is. That's why Kiff strummed a tune. It's more than happy to stand down if they do. That's a horrible roll. That's only a 6.
I rolled bad too for initiative.
Oh,
We're all rolling initiative.
Yeah, yes.
I got a 6 total initiative.
Hey, I got a 7. I got a 7.
Yeah, we did bad. We doing bad.
We're
I
you
got
know, nice.
12.
Kiff got a 19.
Well,
Yllaxis got a dirty 20.
Ooh, Yllaxis, nice job.
I'm about to be killed by some
Better
I
than
got
all of us.
A 19.
Nice.
What was Kiff's? Sorry.
19.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. You're above
All right.
Marvis.
Okay, so I'm gonna just give that turn to Kiff for free. Yeah. So the thing takes 6 damage and it has to run away.
Yep.
Using the most obvious means.
Yeah, to run.
Okay. So you see a shadowy, hobbling figure, kind of like very rapidly lope and run way down this hall. And you hear the sound of a door opening.
What the heck is that thing?
Kiff telepathically
Do we-
says whatever.
It's very
it is.
dark, and it's hard to see exactly what it is.
Okay.
Kiff would be able to hear the scampers away, though, right?
I would be aware that it
It's,
moved.
it's kind of like a scraping. It's a weird scraping, scampering.
Yeah. Kiff is going to say, or telepathically, whatever it is, it moves fast. Be on your guard.
It was definitely faster than the average bear.
Oh, man.
That's
It's
pretty
not the
fast.
same-
Bears are super
when-
fast.
It's not the same when Kiff is not speaking in broken common.
It's only for this. It's only for an hour, Matt. It's okay.
Yes.
It's only for okay. All right. So Yllaxis can do a thing. Is Yllaxis intending to be still outside?
I think I just moved everyone there. No one really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
What's
can
the
place
idea?
yourself anywhere in front of the statues.
Lovely.
To start.
Kiff will
Yeah.
go.
It would probably be just behind where
I don't
Dromik
know if you
was.
could be there if you took. Oh no, you did dissonant whispers. Yeah, you can be behind me. That's fine.
Okay. So what I would like to do is walk around 5, 10, 15. I want to go to the... It's just hard to place myself, but I want to be the square right before Dromik, right in front of him.
You want to start there?
But no, that's where I've used my movement, 15, to get to.
Okay.
And I kind of want to use the search action to make a perception check to try to see what is behind there.
What is behind the other statue?
What's behind door number 57?
So with that line of sight, you can actually see it. So it looks like you can just barely see it. It looks like sort of like a zombie kind of, but its skin has become kind of like rock-like in the way that a golem or elemental might be rock-like, and it has all these very spiky protrusions growing out of it. It looks like it might have once been a human man.
Oh,
And its
interesting.
face is twisted in a horrible, eyeless gasp of despair.
Relay the image telepathically to everyone.
It's a horrifying telepathic image.
Oh, yeah, it's disturbing.
So that's what the spikes
Not the
were.
worst thing I've seen today, though.
It looks like a smaller version
Anyway,
of me as an
So
earth
that
mix.
was part of my movement. I would like to never go first. I never know what to do. Oh my goodness.
You have all of the choice. I know it's crippling when you go first and you never go first.
So I don't have enough movement to get there. Actually, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm just a little short. Well, he's catty cornered. He's technically in this square, right, Charles?
Yeah. I will actually. No, he's supposed to be behind the statue, so he's technically in this square.
Oh.
So I
okay.
would add that just because you did use your whole action, I would say it looks fairly fragile. It looks like with one or two, maybe probably 2 good hits, you could probably shatter it. But it does look very spiky as well.
Yeah, and I do relay the image of a spear hitting him. So, like, long range.
Okay.
And I'll move out of the way so people can do things. 5, 10. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. This guy will suddenly, from the totally motionless state, spring into action and with alarming speed will rush up with the very big gem-like claws and begin attempting to rake at Zelmik, who has an AC of
20.
17. Right.
But with
Oh, right, because you're
Yllaxis,
not actually Zelda,
is
you're,
Yllaxis next to me though? Is she within? No, she's not. Say, Levy. Oh no, that's not for AC, is it? That's for
It's not.
other
It'd be
stuff.
broken
That's fine.
hell
Yeah,
if it was.
it would be super broken. But yeah, AC 17.
It attempts to scratch at Zelmik and misses. It's going to turn around and attempt to scratch at Yllaxis, make no sound at all. Rolling a 19, scratch Yllaxis. I don't think that's good enough.
21.
And I think that's just going to stop there. it's gonna make a kind of a dusty gasp, and you can see its body quivering as the spine-like gems with a glow with a strange light and become longer. Okay, Fontiev's turn.
Okay. Let me see here.
Hey Rob, are you
Can
far
I-
away from your mic? You're pretty darn quiet.
Can you not hear me right now? Hello?
I hear you fine.
Okay. Let me see here. So, Gemling. So I have line of sight from here. Okay.
You
so
want to be
I'm-
outside? You did see the angels flying overhead. I'm asking because Sarah
Oh,
said
yeah.
she didn't intend to say that people were outside.
No, I just placed people there. If Marvis, Mercy, I'm assuming Mercy would be like at the back, but like
Yes, she would
inside.
probably be
Yeah.
try to like hiding
Like
inside.
Maggie and
so
Marvis, if
logically,
you
we
want to
would've-
place
we would've
yourself.
been inside at this point, right?
Yes, so
Yeah,
he's saying
canonically.
place yourself somewhere.
You can place yourself behind the statue somewhere behind this line. Before you begin your turn.
Okay. Weldon, did you hear that?
Yep. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah. So let me get this snow thing to indicate outside. Good. Okay, does Fontiev want to do any particular stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pop 2 sharpshooters at Gemling.
Okay, AC is 16.
Okay. Doink doink.
Yeah, and if you could roll close to the battle thing, that just makes it easier for me.
Yeah, I know. Like we just lost all of our dice before us, so I had to go search for dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have your dice labeled, that works too. Because that's what I do. I make sure that it rolls and it's labeled.
Death miss.
Yeah, no, it's that first one's gonna miss. Second.
Also,
That's definitely gonna miss. And I'm gonna go hide in corner in shame.
it just kind of stares at you with the empty eye sockets, and then looks at whoever is next, which is Kiff.
And
Yes.
well, I'm also gonna rise into the air. To try to
Rise into the air.
rise into the air.
Kiff is going to take his,
Feel free to use one of these blocks, and just use each one for 10 feet.
Kiff is going to shoot his first attack with sharpshooter and pack tactics, so he gets advantage.
Nice. That'll hit.
Because I'm next to you.
Okay. So we'll start with that. Jeez, I have to do all this.
How
math.
high is Fontiev up? 20 feet up?
About 20 feet,
Okay.
just to be kind of like out of like swiping range of anything reach weapon wise.
Calculations.
So
But yeah.
2d8 plus 10. I can find my d8s. Sorry, I got that's diced. I'll just use one of these. Or, I'm sorry, 2 of these. Yeah, Rob, you're casting breath weapon again.
Sorry.
It's alright.
It's okay.
Like,
Say Levy.
I'm inking.
You're
Kiff right
inking
now.
Kiff.
I hear ya. No, that's fine. That'd be 15 damage.
It takes a bunch of damage. And you've kind of shattered some of the gems, and the rest of it begins kind of quivering and glowing. And you hear a lot of cracking sounds.
Like quivering, like he's disengaged, like he's afraid, or
I mean, this is definitely no biological being that you're familiar with.
I think he means quivering, like shaking. Like
Oh,
his
like,
body is
yeah,
vibrating.
Kind of shaking, the gems stuck into it begin to grow longer and vibrate.
okay.
Vibrate is probably a better word.
He's gonna pop another one. That definitely hits.
Okay, so it explodes violently.
I knew it was gonna explode.
Razor sharp gems go flying in all directions.
So I am size large. I would assume anything behind me is going to be harder to hit.
Sure, you can totally tank this.
I will brunt some damage, yes.
Okay, please make. I'll roll a dexterity save for Mercy, and then Zelnick and Yllaxis should make ones.
Ooh.
But not Mercy, because this is a 3-4-5 triangle, so Fontiev is 25 feet.
Ooh dear.
Yeah.
+3 for you at least, and +3 for Mercy as well.
Ooh, 10 total. It was not good.
Oh, +3, Sarah.
Yeah, -1. I rolled an 8.
Minus? Oh.
Yeah, the Earth Elemental does. Yeah, Earth Elemental has -1 dex. That's why it's
That's a
10.
failure.
Yeah,
So
it's
Fontiev
10. Oh,
receives 22 magical piercing damage as well as gem splinters.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
No, do you
Not
mean
Fontiev, not Fontiev, Zelmic.
22? You said?
Magical piercing damage plus the condition of gem splinters.
Ow. 22, you said? Oh, my HP is not 29, it's 27. But -22 is much less than that.
What did Yllaxis roll on her save?
A 7. It was a fail.
Okay. Mercy has 1 HP.
I have 5 HP left.
Yllaxis also receives that 22 magical piercing
Ugh.
damage, and you feel like you have these very painful little glowing purple splinters in your limbs. So I should write that down somewhere.
What is it called?
Just call it gem splinters.
Gem Splinter.
That's your
Okay,
condition.
got it.
Unclear whether it's a disease or a curse or a magical situation or what.
FYI, I am immune to disease, if it is.
Kiff's gonna use all of his movement and he's gonna run over and he's just gonna say, he's actually gonna speak it. He's gonna go, Kiff, no, do that again. Kiff's so sorry.
I'm gonna say telepathically. It's okay. You didn't know it was going to explode. Oh wait, I have resistance to all.
But it's
I don't.
magical.
Is it magical? Yeah. Okay.
It is magical.
Okay, that's
This is a
totally fine.
magical creature.
Yep. I was just wondering.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
So then a whole bunch of people can go, and I don't think you can see any of the other dudes at this exact moment. But you do know there's one that went down this way somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, make a 60 feet. Feel something.
What was that, Sean? Sorry, you cut out slightly because Rob was breathing.
You have 60 feet tremor sense. Can you feel something?
That's a good question. I don't think I can as of yet, but if Charles, if you will let me know.
Check the distance of 60. So 60 is 12 of these.
12 squares. Yeah.
I gotta go
Okay,
there.
I've repositioned my mind. Can you guys hear the breathing?
Not right now, but I did a couple minutes ago, or like
No,
not
I
even a
just-
couple.
I pushed it completely out of the way now, just so.
Oh, cool,
Oh,
cool.
perfect. Cool. Thank you.
No, the hypotenuse is too far for you to feel.
Okay, no, that's totally fine.
Hypotenuse doesn't exist, just like in Mean Girls.
Right? Yes, the hypotenuse doesn't exist. The limit doesn't
Does
exist.
not exist.
So if you guys
You know,
feel
it's funny, I've
safe,
never actually seen that
call
movie.
off the initiative. now.
Movie.
You said call off the initiative, or do you want to
If
keep
you
it?
feel safe.
I mean, at this point, we know there's one boy. Do you guys want to call off initiative, or I'm happy?
So,
Oh no. So
I don't think stuff. I think there's gonna be stuff behind corners. We're gonna get surprised. I think we should go methodically about this one. That's just me.
okay, we can do that. I think it might be easier to go methodically if we're like not in initiative, just because people can move faster than others. But that's another story. Whatever
Everybody
you'd like to
except
do,
Maggie can go now.
except for Maggie. What's wrong
I
with
mean,
Maggie?
if
If you roll low
the
initiative.
Oh.
consensus is go out, then I'll go with that.
I mean, we're gonna probably have to roll initiative in like 5 seconds. I don't care. Either way's fine. I'm fine with either.
There also are a variety of glowing shards on the ground.
We should probably not like be in the shards
They're
anymore.
shared.
Yeah. Probably move around those or away from those ASAP.
I
Glass,
obviously can't see them right now, but there were party members who saw the crystals being stuck into creatures
Oh,
and then
wait,
turning them into apparitions.
Oh
Things
yes.
like that.
Yeah, exactly. Charles, did you say they were glowing, the crystals?
Faintly glowing. Yeah.
Purple
Okay.
and purple.
Yes.
They were purple. Oh, okay.
People who have received splinters also feel pain, not mechanically, but in terms of the descriptive side of things. You feel pain in the person where you got a splinter.
Do you feel the
Wait,
description
do these guys
of
communicate
pain?
through splinters?
No,
Yes.
well,
Descriptive pain.
Feel it. You can hear it. You can
yeah,
hear it.
yeah,
It's
yes.
rain, baby.
Ow.
It's like ow,
Big
ow.
ow.
Step
So
on a Lego.
if you
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah, it's just like super sharp Legos.
if you guys want to go out of initiative, I would probably head over to Mercy and ask if she's all right and if there's anything I can do for her.
Did she get hit?
Yeah.
She successfully saved, but she didn't have a lot of hit points, so she's
Okay.
not feeling great.
She's 1 hit point.
Yes.
Yeah, she's not
Probably
looking
should
good.
do that.
It. Do you want me to stay in my current form? I can't do any type of healing until I am out of the said form.
I have an Aura of Vitality still, but that's
Okay.
my last one for the day. and
Yeah.
then I have
I mean,
15 hit.
honestly,
I don't wanna break
one
that.
more hit and you're going to be out of that form anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I do have the tremor sense, which helped us a lot.
That is true.
I'm happy to come out of said form. There is no qualm, like no skin off my bones if you want me to not be in this form.
I mean,
yeah.
if
I only
Dromik
have-
would be...
Hmm?
Go ahead, sorry.
only have 15 points of lay on hands left, and I
Yeah.
only have 1 Aura of Vitality left. My healing is kind of low.
I'm happy to use Healing Spirit now.
If you think it's more Dromik to come out and tend to the wounded, then you should do that, because it's Dromik.
Well, I'm asking the party as Dromik.
Oh yeah, because we're...
Yeah, I'm telling the party as Dromik. Do we use the healing on Mercy? I don't know how much a potion of greater healing costs. I don't mean to be rude, Mercy, but we may need that if there's someone who has a little more muscle on their bones later in battle.
She says, I have a little bit more healing power, but
Don't
I
worry.
have to save it for an emergency.
No. Why don't you keep your powers? We're just deciding what we're doing as our group. You
Okay.
do not need to use anything yet. We're just saying, I don't mean to offend Mercy, but the healing potion may need to be used in a pinch later. I'm happy to use Healing Spirit now because I will be going back into animal form in a fight.
Okay.
So if no one else is mad about it, I will un-Zelmek. And go back to... I have 5 hit points in Zelmek anyway, so that's totally fine with me.
I'm so mad about it because I wanted to draw fan art.
You were
Sorry.
like...
And this
You were
ruins
here.
my
I don't know if you
headcanon.
wanted to-
Oh, yeah, you can move me there, wherever I was, Wink.
Okay.
Wherever I was, and I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit. And there's 5 charges, it's, what, a D8 plus something? I'll look it up.
Did you want to walk anywhere?
Well, right now, I want to make sure everyone's healed as much as they possibly can be.
Okay.
While we're doing that, may I take a moment to take a medicine check on myself and
Yeah.
assess these gems?
That's a really good idea, because I also want to know what that is.
According to
Because-
this, it does cost a bonus action to revert, but I'm happy to waive that. I don't think that's
Are
necessary.
we still in initiative still?
Oh, if you're not, that's fine.
I thought party consensus was we're out.
Yeah, I think
Alright,
we were
we're
out
The initiative's gone. Poof.
for now.
And the initiative just goes blarg.
Blar. Oh, nice.
So I would like to take a medicine check on myself. And does Dromik, after reverting back,
After I revert back, I want to, like, move out of the extremely sharp gem range. I don't want to be in the gems.
likewise, does Dromik look like he has any on him?
I probably do. Oh, yeah,
Yllaxis,
good
your
question.
Splinters ache painfully, and so do.
Would I still have splinters after Earthmik? Yes. Okay. I'm just asking a truly honest question.
May I
Not
make
trying
my
to rule
medicine
lawyer.
check? May I make my medicine check?
What is your intention?
Intention
Do you want to
is,
just analyze this? Do you want to try to pull out the
This is-
splinters?
Placing this.
I mean, I don't know if pulling them out is the best idea, but I want to try to see if I can figure out what this is doing to my
damn it.
body and what it could potentially
Okay.
be a part of.
Okay, I'm also going to say here, just saying the intent of like a skill is helpful to check.
No, absolutely, yeah. I want to just assess what these are and try to determine what it is doing to my body.
So should we call that like 10 minutes, Did people close the door? Is the door still open?
Someone can close the door.
Door is closed.
Door's closed.
When we came in, didn't want to attract outside attention. Door's closed.
Okay.
The last thing you saw was a small little goblin peeking at the door from across the street. Door's closed.
I'm gonna continue to roll and heal Mercy if that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
Does anyone else need any healing? Does anyone else look bad? I could bump it into Yllaxis at least once.
Yllaxis may roll her medicine check.
How is Marvis doing?
Not great.
I am 102 out of 137.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Okay, not the worst, but
Yeah,
not
that's
amazing,
pretty
but not the worst. Yeah. Yes, I know Yllaxis did a great job.
What was your result?
15.
I'm sorry, couldn't we hear? Was it 15? For some reason,
The
it only
beginning
says
keeps
10.
cutting. Yeah, yeah. The cutting. Like, you're cutting out that at the end.
4.
Oh, 14.
14.
Okay.
Ah.
So this definitely seems like a magical ailment. Neither poison nor disease. It seems like it is potentially the reproduction of some sort of elemental creature. It seems like it is trying to slowly embed itself in your skin, and it will take a medicine, a skillful operation to remove all the splinters, which would probably take about 20 minutes per person, 20 to 30 minutes per person. It would probably hurt.
Great.
Okay. This is what I do then. I
Go ahead.
reach into my my bag for the powdered silvers that I have, and I crush them up, and I throw them in the air around me, and I cast protection against evil and good, which protects me against from elementals.
All right, so magically all the splinters go poof out of Yllaxis. That is very creative. I like that.
All you just hear is.
Incredible.
And Yllaxis feels a lot better.
What's your
I feel it.
What's your HP, Yllaxis? I just rolled a 6. You want to take that?
Oh, thank you, darling. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'm at 65, but I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Mercy's at
Dromik still feels a little hurty.
Mercy's at 13. I just rolled a 3. Do you want me to give that to her or you?
It's up to you. I think Mercy's at 13. I think
Yes.
16 gives us a little more buffer.
Perfect. 16 it is.
Yeah, that's 2/3 of her HP.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And
Thanks for noting that on her figure.
healing spirit is gone. You're welcome. I just figured you were doing stuff, so I did it.
Cool.
Wink. This is just a place. Wink. Oh, it rolled. I just wanted it to
Okay,
place.
let me know whenever people start walking or doing other things.
Do we need to assess your wounds as well?
I'm thinking so. Give me a moment.
It hurts slowly more as the minutes go by.
Yeah, as time goes by, it gets worse.
Is there any torches on the walls?
There are a lot of snuffed out candelabras on the walls and oil lamps.
Kiff is going to cast Prestidigitation,
I like it.
and he's going to heat up, because I can do 2 things, correct, with Prestidigitation? Because last time I was able to
Yes.
make the guy stink and soil his
The
floor.
description of prestidigitation, you can do up to 2 effects.
I would like to light 2 candelabras, one over here, and
So
one
it's up to
over
3
here.
if you use 3 actions. Yeah. Okay, so you're lighting the candelabras, right?
Yeah.
Is there
Okay,
any
split up.
Is there any way for me to sorry, Matt, were you not finished?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Is there any way for me to take a look at my own wounds and see if a lesser restoration with a roll would work to fix it?
So you know all the information Yllaxis gave was accurate, and
Okay.
you could roll for more information as well.
What I'm sorry, I
won't charge you more time for this because I don't
Yeah.
think you need more.
I was too busy I was busy healing Mercy. Yllaxis, what did you find out?
That it would require a procedure that might take 20 minutes to remove this, and it could be rather painful if not done skillfully, or even done skillfully.
Hmm.
And that it was an elemental creature of some kind.
Okay, it was some type of elemental creature.
Yes.
I'm unsure if I can do anything to help myself at this point. I can try Lesser Restoration. That is my last 2nd level spell slot. I'm okay with that.
Oh, baby.
If that's... Oh, no.
You won't need to roll that. We'll just cure it if you just cast that.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna do that then. Done, done, and done. I'm not getting purple crystal today.
Kiff wipes the sweat from his brow when he notices that Dromik and Yllaxis immediately feel better, and the shards kind of fall from their skin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to everyone now that I can speak and just say, it would be best if we do not get close to those creatures again.
Don't eat twice.
Kiff telepathically says, yes.
I like speaking. I've missed it.
Kiff asks Dromik, how did it feel to be stoned?
It's hard to describe. It's
Did you enjoy
feel
being
much
stoned?
I feel much denser. My feet feel heavier, but not in a encumbering way. Just more rooted is a good way to put it. But we did see another gem creature move that way. I'm going to point towards the hallway. We should stay on our guard.
Indeed.
I would appreciate it if perhaps someone who could see in the dark better than me now would go before me.
That would be Kiff.
Kiff has the dark vision, right?
Yes, he
Yes.
does.
Okay.
He's got that good 60 feet of dark vision.
Could we also potentially get perhaps the other archer prepped and ready to go? But Maggie, you had something to say.
Yeah, based on when Lady V we killed her like yesterday morning. To my memory, do we believe that enough time has passed that they're probably aware that she's, deceased?
Probably.
People in this building, yeah. Unless there was some kind of big propaganda effort, yeah. Or some kind of fancy illusion spell, yeah.
So Kiff is ready to scout, or at least kind of start checking corners. But where do we want to go? North, east, or west?
Looking around.
Or you guys could just cower.
Or we could what?
Nothing.
Looking around the floors, the roofs, does it seem like there's any sort of drag marks or scratches around?
Yes, there's a variety of claw marks, and there's a couple of those little gem fragments here and there, and there's a couple blood stains here and there. You could try to go ahead.
Seems scattered. I'm looking at these things to try to assess if there's like a hot trail.
You know who might be very good at that? Fontiev.
Yeah, the tracker.
Actually, bad at those things.
I don't know what his skill set is, but I know that he did used to hunt, correct?
I was pretty okay at hunting, I guess.
Could you perhaps help do some tracking, see if there's a pattern? I do think that's a good idea, Yllaxis.
Okay. I summon all of my hunter skill as ranger to do a track. Yes, I am totally an outdoors boy and know the meaning of these terms. Yes.
Listen, if you don't think you're good, if you think
yes, it is.
If you think Yllaxis is going to do a better job, that's okay. I'm wondering if because you used to hunt and track, you might be able to do so.
Proficiency in survival.
That's the question I'm asking, but in character.
Yeah.
Do I have any proficiency in survival? Give me a second. I'm actually not sure.
Well, actually, you know who else is actually really good at that? Me. I am also stupidly good at that. So if you don't want to do it, I will do it.
Out of character, what's your survival?
+8.
Wow.
Yeah,
I thought I
so-
was gonna +4.
No.
Yeah, I feel like Dromik should be the ones that.
I forgot I was proficient in that.
You should do that.
Yeah, so I'm
yeah.
gonna do that.
Kiff would like to approach
see
Dromik.
well enough with the dim lighting?
If
When
Kiff
the
has lit
sconces have been-
some sconces, I would think I could at least see something, correct?
Kiff will approach Dromik and say, "Come, friend, let's hunt."
Okay, so just tell me, like, what areas you're looking at the tracks in.
I think that we're trying to find out if there's a pattern of if there are more tracks going a specific way. We're trying to make an informed decision as to which hallway will lead us the quickest to the chambers that we need to go to. Are we doing transformation things? Is that what we're trying to stop?
Do we know what chambers we need to go?
Because that would be the labs. That would be the Zan labs, correct? That's exactly where. Yeah.
I've written down what you remember, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Guessing
towards
that
the
it
Zan.
might make sense to go to the Conjuration
Yeah.
Labs.
Which
Did
is
we
up
also?
the stairs,
Which is
or
up
you
the
can still try
stairs.
to fly away.
Didn't we also want to try to find, potentially rescue some wizards?
Potentially,
Yes.
yes. And also Bethany. But
Yes.
We were going to the labs to try to save some people that were being... we were going to the conjuration room first.
To
Yeah,
see if there
copy
was
that.
someone experienced in Conjuration who might be able to help get rid of the...
Which is all
monster.
upstairs, yeah. It should be all upstairs. So, but I guess just seeing if there is a pattern of where these crystal creatures are going more often, maybe then that's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Okay, just
avoid
tell
where
me
they
what
are.
areas you're gonna search, and then we might be able to do a roll.
Before
Yeah, it'll be like,
we,
go ahead.
just
like
ask
this
Charles,
area.
You said that
Sorry.
I could detect that there was some kind of telepathic communication going on upstairs.
No, somewhere in the building.
Somewhere in the building, okay.
So,
But I couldn't, like, hear anything. It's just like, I sense mental something happening somewhere.
I'm
I
giving
sense
you the
fuckery.
sense as like a benefit of having over 20 intelligence, which I think
That
is
is-
pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm trying to figure out the...
Wait, you have over 20? That's awesome.
I have 21 as of
Oh
meeting
my
now.
God.
I'm having a fancy
I did not
break.
even know that. Incredible.
Much excited. Much excited.
Okay, so Dromik, I'm gonna say you have to be within 10 feet of the things you're looking at to do the tracking.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I
Okay
think
to say Dromik walks around
I
the,
think
the main hall. and-
So, like-
myself and Kiff were going together.
I think what would be prudent is, like, we check the beginning of the east corridor, see if there's a bunch of tracks. We check the beginning of the west corridor, see
Okay.
if there's more tracks, and then
so
we
you
check the
guys can both
stairs.
roll and take the higher. And I will
Okay.
add that as you step right here, you hear a suspicious creak from below, and then scamper, like a very hyper rapid footsteps.
And you say that's above us?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I will give you roll, and I'll give you as much information as I can for the roll.
I'm on B and die. 21.
Nice.
I got a 22.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at all that.
Best lizard friends.
Scale folk.
Yeah.
I know, it's like you guys have some kind of connection.
It's like we have some sort of, yes, connection, I guess is the best way to put it. It's like the players live together or something.
You see claw marks from those
Yeah.
leaper creatures on the ceiling and the walls, seeming to come from the second
Ugh.
floor. You see lady dwarf shoes running to the west, blood-stained footprints.
Ooh.
And you see sort of wizardy fancy shoes.
Fancy shoes. I assume
Running
they have curled
upstairs.
toe tips.
Footprints.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think that's enough information, or is there something else that you might be able to? Like,
No, I
I'm trying to think.
think that's fine. I'm okay with that. Unless you
The
want
only other
something.
thing
The gem
I-
fragments.
Yeah, the gem fragments.
Yeah. Where is, like, the majority of them? Yeah.
Originating from the east hall.
Perfect. Thank you. That's exactly what we wanted to know, I think. That's all
Okay.
great. It looks like
it is once again ominously silent.
it looks like the west may be our best bet, our best starting bet, especially if we want to save Bethany.
Kiff is going to turn to Dromik and telepathically say, "Shall I leave young Timothy here to potentially catch some of these gem beasts?"
Tiny Timothy.
I think that actually, perhaps maybe not do that, but put it here. If we're going to the west,
After us?
yes, like at the back of us. That way, we do know if something does try to approach from behind.
Yeah, we'll hear that trap, clank.
It is rather loud.
Little Timmy is a noisy boy.
Yes,
Yes, he is.
he's not a quiet boy. I'm gonna speak to Kiff in Draconic though. I like speaking in Draconic.
Well, I mean, we're telepathically
yeah.
speaking.
No, you're telepathically speaking to me. I am specifically not telepathically speaking, but speaking in Draconic.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Like, I can speak now. So
Yes, I don't get all of the time to speak, so it's nice to be able to speak.
By the way, how much time has passed?
Good call.
You guys have been very cautious here, so I will say at least 25 minutes have passed, so it's now 2:25.
I think that's okay.
Because we
That's
just
fair.
need to. I just want to make sure that we tell what's his face.
Do you want to make like a point that like at the right at the end of the hour you say something to them?
I would say if we have not managed to leave or be on our way out of here by the time the hour is up, I would like to basically right before the hour ends send that message to Lord B and tell him to go and attack.
Is that okay?
Okay.
I mean, that's basically just something on Maggie's to-do list.
Yeah.
I think we're just
Like,
kind
I'm
of
just
announcing
keeping
that.
an eye on.
I'm
beforehand.
saying is that okay, DM? Sorry, that was out of character.
Is
Oh
that
great,
okay,
DM, is that
sir?
okay?
I'm-
Yeah, yes,
I'm
exactly.
Maggie's keeping an eye on the time for her spell, and it's just so I, as the player, don't have to ask you
It's
constantly.
one of those
Right, of
things,
course.
like when you take the Mage Armor Eldritch Evocation, like we're just assuming. You know
Yes,
this,
exactly.
You know when it's wearing off.
yeah.
You practice
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Whenever I have a wizard with mage armor, I basically, like I told Charles, like, I'll just burn the slot, just consider it on.
Yeah.
That's kind of like an all-day thing because it has a really long duration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But,
magic gets
Or
really
if you're Warlock,
complicated.
it just auto on.
Well, that's what I mean. It's 8 hours, but anyway.
So where are you putting the trap in one of the hallways?
So once Kiff hears Dromik speak back to him, and he says, "A very good idea, friend. It is good to be on the hunt with somebody of my kind, and somebody I can also call friend. A true friend."
Hmm.
And Kiff will put the trap here.
And Fontiev says, "I heard that."
So how about we just assume that you concealed the trap so that it will be his...
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, concealed trap owns.
Okay, now where are you guys gonna go?
We're heading west.
I think what we're doing is you're waiting until everyone goes in the hallway and then placing the concealed
Yeah.
trap.
Yeah,
that
because
the
our
point?
plan is to head west.
Yes.
West, if you will.
Yeast.
Yes.
My favorite line from SpongeBob ever. East? I thought you said west.
That's West Patrick. Oh, George.
I can't. What a goobery line. But yes, that.
So you're gonna
yeah.
go west. Are you gonna like go into any of the rooms, or are you just gonna go towards that same place you saw before, towards the end of the hall?
I think if possible, I would like to be able to follow the blood tracks and the dwarven shoe tracks if possible.
I would assume as we're going through, we're like looking to the sides to see if there is something like noticeable. I don't know if we can see into the
Yeah.
classrooms.
We also know that there is a gem creature somewhere this way, so we should be.
that could be
Someone with dark
hiding in
vision
one
should
of
be
the
going
classrooms.
first. Yes.
I can also cast light on something for you to carry.
Kiff, as we walk, every, I don't know, 20-ish, 30-ish feet, if he sees a sconce or a candelabra, he would pop off a prestidigitation to have a small light source there.
Okay, so so who's leading the way again?
I'd prefer it not to be me, but if people don't have high health, it could be me.
Kiff will lead the way with his dark vision.
And lighting the sconces on the way.
Yes.
Fontiev usually in the back.
And nobody has tremor sense anymore.
Nope.
You sound so happy.
Unless you would like to become an elemental and have tremor sense again.
Yeah.
There's no
Don't
time.
burn it.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you don't have like time to short rest after to regain them
Yeah.
and then turn into something else. Yeah.
And it's not a good place to just because it's all worked stone, so you can't use the movement. It's yeah.
Yeah.
I am actually going to ask people to roll initiative when Kiff gets to that point right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm in the back.
I'm.
The hallway is not that high.
24 for Kiff once you're ready for it.
Okay.
I would think that Maggie and Mercy are probably somewhere towards the middle back.
Yeah, I could see that you two are like, I kind of just put Mercy next to you. I would say Mercy's probably the second to last person because Fontiev.
I would be in
That
front of
is
you.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, like,
16
here.
for
Okay.
Fontiev.
I think that
Can you link your die to the thing? But yeah.
I
16
think
for
that
Fontiev.
this is a good marching
Do you
order
even
here.
have that link thing anymore?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
it's
do.
around somewhere.
Where is
I can resummon it if you need it. It should be around.
I
somewhere.
don't
got a
see it
7.
anywhere on the board.
I got a 10.
All right,
This
here we go.
dice has been mean to me.
The summoning ritual shall commence.
I like the summoning sound. Good job.
I mean, I still don't see it, but.
It's down here.
I'll enlarge
Oh,
it.
okay,
Oh,
I
no.
see it. Okay.
Let us know when you're ready for numbers of initiative.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready for numbers.
How the hell did this thing work
Okay.
again? It was like you
Got
just.
a 24.
Hold on one second. Hold on one
You
second.
guys-
Wow.
Nice
Oh, wow.
job.
16. Yllaxis got a dirty 20 again.
Ah,
Okay.
beautiful.
What about Maggie?
10.
10.
I have one. I'm right above Maggie with an
Wait,
11.
I'm sorry, 8.
Okay. I have an 11.
Wait, I can't do math.
9 plus 2 is 11.
Marvis?
How math goes.
Marvis?
Marvis?
What did you get?
I'm not sure what Marvis got.
Holden?
I got a 7.
Dang, well, this was much better except for me and Maggie and Marvis. Yeah, 0 is Mercy.
I got
That's
a
fine.
whole 2 points higher.
Hey, that's
Okay.
fine.
Missed my initiative rolls because I wasted.
Yeah, I'm also okay with rolling low on initiative because that just means that I don't have to worry about it.
So, as if in some kind of ambush, the doors kind of go flomp open, and several nasty things appear. Why do I not have able to view the GM screen?
Nah,
Be really
Did we
careful of
just
the
crash?
table. No, the table keeps
Table
flashing in
keeps-
and out.
lighting up, yeah, in like all colors.
Yeah, we have to add that script back to the table.
Yeah, it's not letting me see the stuff behind the GM screen, unfortunately. So
What?
I'll improvise.
That's so weird. Wait, what?
It also wouldn't let me delete the text.
Are
So,
you? That's so
It might
weird.
have, like, when we reset it, it might have been part caused by the update, or like,
Oh yeah, that's
I
I
fair.
think there's a lot of bugs on the
Okay, there it
update.
is. There we go.
I have new little issues.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like this was not a problem before.
Okay, so this guy is exactly where he hid last time. He's right here. You just rolled very good on stealth, so he is going to get surprised. And where is the other people? One guy. Here he is. There's going to be 2 of these guys here. Oops. Yep, in the classroom, there's like a desk, there's chairs, there's some shelves. And then where was this? So since I can't go behind the GM screen, I'm going to reload the figure. It's going to take slightly longer.
Oh, that's okay. Say lovey.
Do you want to maybe save the
Oh,
table
Charles,
right now?
I know why you can't see it, because I think you have it set to, like, where my position on the table is, which is not the DM position.
Usually it's based on color. If I take
No, I mean,
red-
like, the DM position, I think, actually has the height over here. What is
Whoop.
happening?
Sometimes the table comes unlocked. It's fine, everyone. Everything's
I
fine.
pressed like the mouse button number 4 and it just
And it
exploded.
decided to explode everything.
In real life too, you know. Sometimes. you're
Okay,
sitting
wow,
at
I can see behind the jam screen now. This is great.
Good.
Well,
Okay.
Some things are
sometimes.
meant to be.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent.
I see.
Excellent.
The
Ode.
whole table had to explode just to get to
Yes.
The table had to experience Nirvana, and then it had to come back.
This guy pops out, which appears to be a zombie with one of these adorable Libra guys on its face.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's actually really cute, though. I mean, not the actual zombie. The zombie's horrifying, but the fact that it has a little leaper on its head.
Yeah, I was like, what's the cute part?
It's got a little buddy. It's a face hugger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
I'm
headcrab.
gonna use Rob's lucky die here to attack Kiff with this surprising monster.
Okay. AC 17.
Okay, he's gonna go start slashing away with actually only one hit. But he has very big claws. Some dice. Okay. And he's gonna slash Kiff across the face for 20 damage.
Okay.
Okay, whoops. These two guys are going to both attempt to jump on Dromik and Marvis. But they're not all that great attack skill. Dromik's AC is 17, right? Dromik's
Correct.
face has been hugged. Marvis was missed. And this guy is going to run past Marvis, so you can opportunity attack him if you want to, Marvis. Are you there, Rolden? Hello?
Rolden.
If he's not there, Livy.
Sorry, what happened?
Opportunity
There's
attack.
an enemy running past you.
Would you like to smack him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep in mind, this is the one that exploded.
Explodes.
And got us all jammed stuck.
Yes.
Is anybody near me where it'll explode?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
Yeah, let's not do
Yeah,
that.
then I won't.
Okay, it's going to go straight towards Maggie, and it's going to attempt to attack Maggie several times. Maggie's AC is, can you remind me one more time?
15.
That would be one hit
Okay.
with a 17. Maggie doesn't seem thrilled with this. For a whopping 9 damage.
Okay, that's not terrible.
And that's Kiff's turn.
Kiff is gonna unload on the zombie.
Okay.
It'll be 3 attacks. That was not a roll.
Okay.
I wish it was, but.
So
we'll
are
do
you
the-
are you using your ranged weapon and melee?
Oh shit! You're
That
right.
will have disadvantage.
Indeed.
But wait, who are you attacking, Kiff?
The boy right
you're,
in front of
you're
him.
attacking there. Okay, yeah. never mind.
I'm going to do something a little different. I can't get to Kiff. I'm afraid to right click. There we go.
Okay, you can get to him.
Kiff is going to use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet of movement to dance around the zombie.
I am going to ask for an acrobatics to see if you can do that. It doesn't cost an action, but
Sure.
he is kind of big.
Stand by. It's 3 plus 9, so 12.
I'm going to say no. He kind of blocks you from getting around.
Okay, so I'm right where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna turn. First attack. I'm gonna try to sharpshoot the facehugger off Dromik.
Okay, that sounds good. But it is
pack-
on his face. It is on Dromik's face.
I know. I have
And
pack
it's not
tactics.
as thick
You
as
do
your-
have pack tactics and you do have sharpshooter, so I trust you. Please don't murder.
Yeah. It's not gonna be a sharpshooter attack, by the way. It's just back. Yeah.
I know, but you still have like you're good at hitting things well.
Yeah. That will be. Hold on.
I forgot to
do a
give
little-
Dromik damage for that, I think.
Yeah, you might have. I
Dromik
think
got
that's-
10 damage.
Okay.
That'll be 24 to hit.
Nice! My HP is 69.
Dromik is shot directly between the eyes.
We're gonna do. We'll do the 2d8. So that's 11 damage, and we're gonna use a pushing arrow.
Okay.
So it's push.
You're pushing it off of my face.
That is the most brilliant use of that I think I've ever.
I don't know if it's brilliant, but go for it.
7 plus 11 is 18 damage.
Okay, so it is definitely killed and pushed off Dromick's face. That's the good news. The bad news is it kind of like, it's like, if you ever have a cat that was sitting on your face and then it fell off, it kind of like dragged the claws all
You know,
the way.
surprisingly, yes. I mean, not my face, but my legs, yes.
Like, I know exactly what that feels like.
Yes, that is not foreign to me.
It's unpleasant.
One time
Yes.
I had a cat sitting on my head while my mom was driving the car and she slammed on the brake.
Oh,
and almost
no.
tore my ears up.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
That sounds horrifyingly
And
painful.
anyway, Druid got an additional 13 damage, so total of 23
Ow.
damage. Druid. He's no longer suffocated or anything.
13, that's fine. That's fine.
Then I'm going to second attack on the leaper next to Marvis.
Okay.
That will be sharpshooter.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sad my HP isn't 69 anymore.
Whoa,
Ooh, Rob, breath.
That was a lot of breath.
Breath attack, my man.
Sorry, I forgot to breathe
It's
again.
okay. That's
I'm
okay.
concentrating so hard on inking.
No, that's okay.
Mainly
It's
because
totally
I screwed up
understandable.
initially, I forgot to
Oh,
expand the
no.
size of Kiff. So when I expanded everything, it was all pixely. So I'm like, shit, I gotta go
We have to
redo
buy
inking.
rubber.
Oh no. It's okay.
So that's a 19 to hit with sharpshooter.
Yep,
So that'll be 18 damage.
it dies. Poof.
And third attack, fuck it. We'll try to hit with this guy.
You're not
with
gonna shoot the gem thing, right?
No, hell no. We're gonna
Okay.
shoot the zombie. We'll try with the disadvantage. Why not?
It's not too hard.
Actually, with that, that might be it. 14 plus 16 to hit.
Yeah, it's not well armored or dodgy.
Okay.
So
We're gonna do another pushing arrow on that boy. So push him 10 feet back. That's 13 total damage, I believe. Yeah.
And is that it? Are you still doing stuff?
I'm going to.
You remove the disadvantage since you pushed it.
Yeah, I know. But that's my final attack.
Okay.
So.
Yllaxis.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move 15 feet back next to Dromik.
Very good. How heavy does this thing look? The gem thing.
It looks about 90 pounds.
Okay. So
It's like
reasonably.
an anorexic person. Wait.
Oh my. And this door is open, but not the door to my left is open. This one is open
Actually, I didn't put any monsters in this room, so this one should be closed. But this is open, yeah.
Wait, is that
I
where
thought
the
he ran
gambling
from this
came
room
out
to
of?
that room.
Yeah.
as well.
Oh shit! No, you're right. You're right. You're
The
right.
first came out of the right, and he
You're-
came out of the left.
You are
Or the gambling.
very right.
Should not give a gender to no.
It's okay.
They are beyond. They're
So-
non-binary. They're
Yes.
non-binary.
They are non-binary.
So what I want to do then is I want to, I guess, if this is this would work if I like one attack grapple, second attack throw into that room, and
That
then
could work.
okay, and then I'll try to seal the door some way, or if somebody could help me.
You could also try to shove it in there.
Don't worry about him. It's fine. Don't worry about the rhinoceros. Everything's
Pay
fine.
no attention to the Dromik behind the Dromik.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
He's behind the wall now, hiding in wait.
Yes, don't worry
Surprised
about
when it
him.
attacks.
I have 10.
I'm
It's
debating.
Just that I can't get him in the threshold, like behind the threshold this turn if I did that. But what I'll do is I will first attack grapple
Okay.
and grabbing onto him.
Roll your athletics. I think you'll probably succeed. Yep, that's a success.
Okay, really high. Then I would like to toss him into that room.
Okay. Would you like to walk over to the entrance first? I would let you do that without causing any additional movement, just regular movement.
Yeah, so that's like 10 feet over.
Yep.
And then I like toss him as hard as I can into the room.
Okay, roll athletics one more time. You'll at least go push him in the room, but let's see how far.
That
And break the
So
door.
strong you... No, don't do that. So strong you knocked it over.
oh no.
Oh dear.
It's a
Oh,
if
no.
it
You push him
matters-
into the room.
Yeah, if it matters, it is a 9 total.
Okay, you just kind of throw it a few feet into the room, so it's in the room, and it's prone.
Okay. So then what I do
You
is
can shut the door if you want.
I do that, and then I would like to shield master shove, like, what is it? It's a handle for the door, or what is the door like?
It's a turn handle, and it has a lock. It's not locked.
Okay, so what I want to do then is bonus action after the door is closed, shield master shove, and try to just break off the handle so it jams it.
Okay, I like that. That's another creative use.
I like that.
Okay, so the door's closed and the handle's broken off.
Did it take any damage when it was thrown to the floor?
It wasn't thrown very violently,
Probably not.
so
with
it
that.
didn't take a whole lot of damage, but it was moved in there.
Then I would like to use the remainder of my movement to just sort of cut the distance and protect Maggie.
Okay.
That's it.
This guy is going to charge forward with alarming speeds. And Dromik is the most meaty target here.
Oh, how rude. I didn't
So
want him
with
to
a
move
roar-
before me.
He's just going to lay in with his extra large claws on Dromik. Only one hit, wow.
Nice. Good.
With a big swipe for 25 damage.
Whoosh.
But you block the rest with your dexterous lizardy movements.
Okay. Well,
And Fontie's turn.
Fontiev would like to do things. Things and stuff and things that require stuff and things. Fontiev is going to take a couple pot shots at the zombie.
Okay.
And
It's pretty hard to miss as AC 14.
okay, sharpshooter.
So if you roll
Now we
a
say that this is when I'm just gonna be like useless the entire night now.
if you roll a
it's
7 or up, you'll hit it.
It's okay.
There you go.
Hey!
Nice.
Okay, the dice was like semi-stuck to the board for a second.
Boom.
That's also a hit. Good.
What are all these things?
Don't. I'm just deciding. I'm just deciding
I don't
of
know
things.
What's friend and what's foe.
No, it's if you see
Also,
the
that's a
the
friend.
I know.
turquoise
I
hand
looked
is
at
me,
it, I saw
and
the
yeah,
Dromik.
they have names. Mine have names.
Yeah.
I promise. I'm not trying to scare you.
27 on that first one. Uh, 18 plus 15.
Where are you rolling?
is over here on my just because I have like the necessary die kind of already like
Oh,
put
damage
together.
die.
Yeah. 18 plus 15 is 20. It's easier. That's 28. 28 plus like 8. 28 plus 5 is 33.
Okay, so the good news is you killed the zombie.
Yay. Oh no. What's
Okay.
the bad
The
news?
Bad
mean
news.
is that the leaper hopped off, and it's in the same.
Oh,
space.
now there's just a leaper?
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
So the zombie just goes.
It just kind of collapsed.
and the leaper
Like
just falls down.
disconnected.
It's literally Half-Life rules.
Yeah, no.
The head
so-
crab is still alive.
Okay.
Okay. Whose twine is it?
If that's the end of Fontiev, then it's Dromik's turn.
Woohoo! I'm gonna be a scorpion now.
Scorpion.
Scorpion time. And I'm gonna sting the hell out of this little thing. I'm gonna try to sting it.
Okay.
with my little stinger. Oh, actually, it makes 3 attacks, so 2 with its claws, 1 with its sting. So
That's plenty of attacks.
So
yeah.
here you go. Hold on. Card changing's hard with the thing being all the way over there. Okay, this is a place. This is not a roll. I'm just placing things. Okay, here's my first roll. Attack 1 is a over 20. It's 21. Second roll is a bad 10 to hit, and my third roll is also bad. 11 to hit.
It had a 14 AC.
Okay, so 1 attack definitely hit. It also needs to make a... Oh, no.
Poison?
No, you're just grappled.
Okay.
I have 2 claws. I can grapple 1 target, so now he is pincered. I will roll damage.
It's kind of wiggling.
Yeah. Yes, I pinch. I pinch.
Meanwhile,
Ooh, yeah, max damage.
you
there
just
you
kind
go.
of snip it in half like
10.
a pair of scissors.
Yeah, it was 10 damage. Oh, nice. I just go.
Tried to grapple
Snoop.
it,
Wait,
was like, oops.
I'm sorry.
It's 10
I
damage.
thought
It's
it,
not.
I thought
No,
it was like a lot of dice there.
no, it's 1.
Just 10. Okay, so you're in
It's-
the process
yeah.
of squeezing it.
It's 10 damage.
It's
It's not as much damage as you think it
Yeah.
is.
Meanwhile, the gemling has attacked the door, and now there's a door with a big hole in it. And then it's Maggie's turn.
Okay. If there's a door with a
Oh
big
wait,
hole
can
in
I
it, that
move?
means-
Can I move? Can I move like
You can
around?
totally move,
Can
yeah.
I wanted to move around the little guy. I still want him grappled like here. I'm just rotating around so that everyone else can see the little thing.
By the
In
way,
my
you can
pincer.
drop it as a free action.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I hate this thing.
Yeah.
I know what they
I'm
do.
going to hog it and squeeze the life out of it.
Well, we also have archers, so have at it.
Maggie's
So
turn.
the Gemling, when it was hit before, did it seem like it exploded because it was hit with blunt damage, or that's just a thing it does when it dies like the alchemist?
It would
not
require
that
further study, perhaps in laboratory conditions.
Okay.
Or
We
just
can
by
study it. We have the technology.
Yeah.
Because I have things that do like mental damage.
It does seem like you could describe it as an elemental and/or a construct,
Oh, I see.
based on the analysis of Yllaxis and Dromik. But yeah, it's right up against the door, and there's a big hole in the door.
Can we just refer to Dromik as Dr. Dromik now?
Docamic.
Alright.
So I just want to be clear. He is Johnnying it right now, right?
Yes,
like,
it's a here's
you can
Johnny
see through the
situation.
door.
In fact, it's actually a little closer to the door. Should be there.
He can't talk, but if he could, he'd say, "Where's Johnny?" Alright, I don't know what I can do about that thing. So, can I see the Leaper well enough to hit it with a ranged spell attack?
Skullmick is holding it up, so yeah.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
will
I have it
cast-
like waving in the air for you. Not waving, but like
yeah,
holding it nicely.
I am going to cast the Fire Bolt cantrip. No, that I
Nope.
did not roll the dice. I moved the dice over.
After you cast it, you realize, oh, there's fire like within a few inches of it.
Huh?
The
I didn't
skull-
cast it yet.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
I moved my dice out of the way so I could roll it.
Of course.
That was a D10. You can also get.
Okay.
That is exactly 14 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
And Marvis can start planning his turn.
That's 13 damage. If it takes fire damage.
It's dead.
Okay.
It's
Um,
grilled.
And then I will,
Ironically, right next to the open flame, it is not grilled, but it is grilled by the fireball.
and then I'm just gonna like step back a little bit in case that thing manages to get out of there.
You hear a rustling from the other hall,
Which other hall?
the eastern hall. An ominous rustling.
Anybody
Oh,
else besides
good.
me thinking that this is not worth it and should just leave?
No,
The
just
thought
saying,
crossed my mind.
we should all be in this hallway now. We shouldn't be past little Timmy. Correct?
I think when we've been placing ourselves, some of us, like Mercy and Fontiev, were still out in the back. So
Marvis is up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand next to Timmy.
Okay, which way are we going? Are we going towards Skormik or away from Skormik?
Towards me.
There is a groaning gemling looking through a hole in the door to your left, Marvis, within melee range.
That's the thing that explodes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yllaxis is too close for that.
We need to do something to push him back
Push it back.
and make him explode that way. If there's
Or
any
you
way.
can just take a step back and throw something at it. Yeah.
That's true too, but
It could explode on us still. I don't know how much protection it has. What I was going to do, but up to you, was try to push him back and then throw my throwy axe at him.
Well,
Marvis is
I'm
up too.
gonna go into a rage,
Good start.
and I'm going to charge at the door towards the gremlin.
Okay. For fun, I'm just going to say the door shatters when you charge into it, with no
Okay.
action cost required.
I'm
Are you
going
gonna... Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to try to Sparta kick it backwards to push it away from me.
Okay, roll either an attack or athletics with advantage.
that's kind of awesome.
An advantage just in case. That is 21.
Are we using your actual foot to do this?
Yes.
So that will reduce the damage, which is probably what you want. So yeah, that's just like probably like 6 damage, and then it flies against the other wall. Roll the wall damage, please, for
Wall damage.
3d6.
He learned from
3d6
Grandpa.
wall damage.
Yes.
Across the room.
3d6.
3d6 wall damage.
Show me kick across the room.
Oh no.
You get one more.
That's,
Okay.
That was
11.
not kick across the room.
Oh.
That's better than average.
Yeah.
And when it explodes, when it hits the wall, precisely.
Okay.
There's gem shards everywhere, but there's none on you, just by a hair.
Woo.
Hooray.
Are there any other things to fight?
Not that you can see, but Maggie did hear an ominous rustling behind her.
Yep. we should
I'm going to
probably-
say telepathically. Yeah, we need. Let's keep moving, and I'm just gonna turn
Yeah.
around. I have blind sight now, just so you know.
Yay.
You said where? In here?
We're going this way,
no, I know
I'd
we're going
heard
that
it
way.
From the
behind
where
us, from
Charles
the
was.
east hallway.
East hallway.
Alright, I'm gonna go
We do have little
Back.
Timmy there. I wouldn't.
just in case.
Okay. I wouldn't.
Go right there.
That's where little Timmy is.
Yeah, don't step on little Timmy.
Everyone has been adequately informed. of
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I
I'll
just
be
figured.
right in front of little Timmy.
I think that's a
Do
good spot.
not encroach upon.
I'm right in front of little Timmy just to tease anybody who tries.
Right,
They'll
yeah.
be trapped right there.
They'll go right
I
at
can
you.
Just lay the smack it down on their
Perfect.
face.
Silence returns to the halls.
Do we have to like move in initiative order, or can we?
You don't have to. I'll probably keep it if it's necessary again.
That's
But
fine.
you don't have to.
Yeah. I'm going to inform the group. Make your way ahead. Dromik can guide you. I will pick up the rear with Marvis and little Timmy, just in case.
And by pick up the rear, you mean pick up little Timmy.
I think that perhaps you should not do that. We need one archer in back, one archer in front, just in case there are more crystal beings. You can deal with them swiftly.
Plus, we could.
That's what I'm thinking. I understand you want to keep little Timmy with you. If Fontiev could move up to the front, then I just think that we need someone who can shoot those crystal beings before they run at us. That should be, either one of your jobs, and I'm fine with that.
Fine. I got the dark vision.
I mean, we are gonna go back that way. And guess what? If you want, you can ride on my back.
Ride the scorpion.
I
In
am
general,
I am a size
and in general,
large.
It will be very helpful because A, it will make a very loud sound to alert us.
Yes.
B, if we come back here later and suddenly been snapped, that means we know somebody's
know.
here.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna go down the hall, right?
Yes.
Where's Yllaxis in the
I'm-
line?
I'm gonna be very last.
Are you gonna be
one.
last?
Fontiev, can you move
Front of you
yourself
is my
since you're flying? I
Yeah.
don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah, I think if you grab the lowest cube, but
Yeah,
Fontiev should do it.
It's always the lowest cube.
I just don't want to fuck it up.
That's fair.
I'll be right behind Fontiev, walking
Perfect.
backwards.
Yeah, keeping alert. I think that's a good. This is a good melee range sandwich.
With my
Kill circle.
Yes.
with my bonerang axe.
Oh yeah, right.
ready.
You have the bone axe.
I was.
Oh,
Okay.
I have a quick question. Since I have pincers in this form, can I hold my little staff?
You
Is it
can do
physically
that, yeah.
possible?
Yes.
I'm gonna and I'll give up one of my claw attacks for that. Happily.
Kiff will like rustle into Dromik's bag that somehow got like wrapped around his tail as he transformed, and he'll take out the ghoul staff, and he will open it up, and he'll just kind of like tap Dromik on the arm and hold it out so he can just get the little pincer on it.
Oh, since
I have one little pincer wrapped around it.
since Dromik has like changed shape. I'm sorry to keep asking about the seaming, but
Oh, yeah.
I think that the seaming has kind of like fallen off, or do I just need to?
It's
I have-
large. You can make him into Zelda again if you
Well,
want to.
I have to be a large six-legged
'Cause
creature.
it has to keep the like same
amount of appendages and arrangement of
yeah, with
appendages.
wings.
You pretty much your choices are scorpion and scorpion. There's
Yeah,
very few
Can I
choices
just
here.
like modify the seaming to lay on top? Like just be it's a scorpion, but
It's
just
scorpion.
to
It's
keep the
just some,
spell.
how many legs do scorpions? Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm thinking about that for you. I'm sorry. And those move. It's confusing. Make him look like a giant spider.
And for the rest of us, I think I will now make us look like we're in the wizarding school. 'cause why not?
Professor McGonagall, are you there?
Okay, so you guys are going down the hall, right?
Yes.
Cautiously, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Very cautiously.
Do you have like a chief cautious officer? Caution officer?
Officer caution. Well, so Kiff has
working
very
our
good dark
asses.
vision, and
Kiff's-
I have blind sight.
Kiff's,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Yeah.
Kiff's technique from before still stands. As he sees sconces every 30 feet or so, he will light them one by one with prestidigitation as you can.
Skomek again with crazy good senses. Okay.
Dude, that's like one of my jobs, one of my couple jobs that I got.
So Skomek and
Kiff,
Kiff.
who's riding on
lighting
me.
the halls and sensing all that is hidden. You don't detect motion or stuff in this room. Not in that room, not in that room, not in that room, and not in the auditorium. But when you get to the auditorium, you do hear a faint, muffled female voice from behind the curtain that sounds like maybe it could be Bethany.
Now he says that, but I have my doubts.
Maybe.
Or it
Do
could
I
be like
hear
what happened to
anybody
Maria.
following us?
You glance back. You don't.
All those rolls.
Okay.
Can I take a moment before we go like marching in to like investigate, look around with my nice eyeballs? I don't
I would call
have.
that perception, not investigation. but-
That's fine. Yes, perception is better. That's what I meant. The perceiving part of that.
Yeah,
My
sure.
perception is like 10 times better. Give me a hot second to roll a die. Woo! 24.
24.
I see everything. 24 to perception.
Yeah.
To
Thank
perceive.
you.
Disconnected.
Perceive. Yeah.
We just went poof.
What happened? Oh.
Let's see. Up is still
I-
here.
I didn't get poofed
I did get poofed.
I didn't
Just
get
Matt.
yet.
Not playing anything.
Oh, just
but,
Matt.
Yeah.
Glad you
Yeah.
rolled that 24 beforehand.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 16 plus 8.
Oh, well,
That's
not
how
bad.
Matt.
That was easy enough. Strange.
Well, I'm waiting for the global kickoff right now because it's probably going in a wave.
It could have been me trying to load
Trying
an
to
asset
load
pack
something.
to find a staff to stick
Oh,
in
to stick in
Dromik's.
Dromik's claws.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Skomik is pretty sure that he doesn't sense any
I'm
beings
still here.
in the auditorium.
Good.
Then where's that voice sound coming from?
Oh, well,
Not in
Anyone-
the main
Well, voices
auditorium
technically come
here.
from your mouth.
from behind the curtain, from it's from the vague direction of those basement stairs that you visited previously.
Right, okay. So the actual sound is not in the room,
So it
it
sounds
is
like-
below the room. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And I don't
Fr-
sense
from-
anything.
from vaguely somewhere over here.
Okay, so I don't sense anything presently in the auditorium.
No.
I'll communicate telepathically. Stay. Please don't give me a golf club.
I'm sorry, that's funny. Keep it.
Yeah, fine. You can keep
Golf club or spear.
either one's fine. I don't know. You can keep the golf club. The golf club is a ghoul staff.
Yeah, it's got a little head like a ghoul.
Scorpion with a club.
I can't. People who are coming in here are gonna be like, "What's happening?"
Can I just, with
Oh, man.
seeming, give Skomik a little wizard hat to be like?
Please
Skomik
give
is
me a little
also
tiny
at
wizard
the
hat.
wizarding school.
I have a wand. It's just
Can-
it's a staff.
Can you just seeming her a golf cart just to make this even more funny?
I need a little caddy hat. But anyway, I'm going to say telepathically to the folks behind us. It doesn't seem like anyone's in the room. I have, from what I can tell, and I'm rather confident in that. But still, I wouldn't drop your guard for pretty much anything here. We know how this wizard school can be.
It's a place of death, much like real high school.
Yeah, that about sums it up. Are we moving in?
You're the lead scorpion.
No, I'm asking are people ready to go in? I'm gonna start walking in. If so, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna do a little.
All of my
doodling.
brain cells are on inking right now, so
I think we're going
Yes.
towards the downstairs where the muffled sounds are, which is over
Yes.
this side, right?
Behind the curtain.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna try to get up on the
So
stage.
We're gonna go up to the stage, yeah.
And when we went up to the conjuration labs, we went to the right from this room.
Yeah, the stairs to the stage look like they're up top here, right?
Yep, you can go there.
Okay, that's the direction I would like to go. I don't know
Just
if
come
are
over
people are people following me? Oh my god, you gave me a golf club. I love it so much.
I know, and it's perfect. It's
Yeah,
perfectly in the
it
picture.
fits
I love
so
it.
good.
I'm just moving Yllaxis, myself, and Mercy, unless.
That's fine.
Mercy says she's a little nervous. She says, "I don't know what's down there." She says, "My wings are almost fully grown, but I don't know. I want to help, but I don't want to be destroyed."
I'm glad she's showing more caution now.
You see, this is what happens when
She's
you
been
do
pretty
things
spooked.
like following, fiends and touching things. Remember, we learned some very important lessons today.
I'm going to reply telepathically. It's good that you want to help, but it is also good that you are trying to self-preserve. Excuse me. Right now,
She says,
the
"Yes,
best.
It's quite a different experience. I was almost. I had so many hit points before. I didn't really need to care about.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you were a planetar, so
Yes.
The best thing
By
you
the
can
way,
do right
have
now
you gained
is.
any more hit points in
Yeah.
the last 10 minutes. Just curious.
Yeah, the best thing you can do right now is stay alive.
She says, "I think I need at least. Let's see if we can rescue Bethany." She says, "I feel like I can help." And she starts coming, not
What?
ahead of Dromik, but
do
on
you
level.
feel like you're going to have a Super Saiyan moment?
Wait,
at any
do you
point
not
in
want her
time?
to go? You want her to be in back?
Yeah.
She just said
We still want her to hang
Conversation
out.
about it,
Nervous.
remember?
Yeah,
So-
but she's become very like not whimsical, but more emotional.
Kiff is going to.
She wants to
tap-
help, but she's you guys being all these badasses.
Kiff is going to tap on Skomic for a minute to say, like, hold on 1 second.
Yep.
And then he's going to pop off and he's going to kind of scurry over to Mercy.
I'm gonna reply telepathically. We can still talk.
Okay, fair. And Mercy is going. Kiff's going to say.
Mercy's also
"Here."
telepathically connected, in case anyone forgot.
He will telepathically say, "Here, if you wish to help, take this." And Kiff will go onto his back, and he will pull out his repeating heavy crossbow, and he will hand it to Mercy and say, "Have you used one of these before?"
She says no, playing with the lever and the crank.
Relatively simple. Point at thing that you want to hurt, and pull this trigger right here, and just try not to point it at us. And it is also a D10 damage and +1 weapon,
She says thank you.
and has an extra fire as a bonus action.
Wonderful.
And he will scamper back up to Skomic and remount and go, "Okay, yeah, we can go now."
All right. Here we go.
I have given the angel lady the giant murder weapon.
It's
You're
it's
good to
a
go?
regular sized murder weapon, but yeah.
I mean, this is
She's got a
Warhammer,
weapon,
isn't
she's
it?
got plate armor,
Yeah.
she's fine now.
Yeah, she's okay. I'm gonna move my way in.
Hand-me-downs, really.
Yeah, she really does have hand-me-downs. Are people following, I'm assuming?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've been following
You just
about
tell
it.
me when to
We've been
stop,
doing a
DM.
wonderful job.
We're looking for
Mercy.
stuff.
If you do sense anything with your heavenly senses,
Oh god.
let us know, but don't put yourself in too much direct
Oh.
danger.
I don't know
If you
what-
see a five, guys, let us know.
This is all, I'm communicating this telepathically, because I don't know what's in this room.
Okay. So people are going behind the curtain, right?
Yes.
Not? Okay. Dromik sees, Skomic sees some old supplies, some old furniture stacked up, some dusty podiums, and these stairs to the basement.
Okay. I don't sense anyone else.
You don't sense any other living beings.
Okay.
Actually, you do sense something on the second floor, but there's no way to get to the second floor here
Yeah.
without shooting a hole in the ceiling.
Kiff is going to telepathically speak to Dromik. You heard her before, right? This seems too ominous.
Who do you mean her?
I thought we heard Bethany from behind the curtain when we came
We
in.
heard her down the way. We heard that she
Oh,
was
okay.
down the stairs, but behind the curtain down the stairs, correct?
Okay.
I am.
You heard her from this corner,
Oh.
and you didn't see her, so you presumably she
I,
must be behind the curtain or in the basement or something like that.
Okay,
I
okay.
am still
I,
very much in the camp of this being a trap.
Well,
Yeah,
that alleged teleportation circle is down there.
That's true.
Well, there
We
was
also
a
did torch the whole
teleportation
room.
circle, but there were the conjuration labs. Those were different places. I thought we were heading to the conjuration
That's where I
lab.
thought we were going to.
Yeah.
But
No,
we,
I
the
thought that too.
Labs are upstairs on the
Yeah, that was second floor.
we
Second
sort
floor.
of changed our mind
we-
when we started following
we heard
the
Bethany.
golden footprints. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I thought we said it was on the second floor.
Well,
to the
we
were,
thought
but we're
we thought
idiots.
we thought Bethany was. I thought Bethany was going to be our first
Sorry,
goal.
look, Maggie doesn't really give a shit about Bethany. I thought we were going to the conjuration.
Oh, I'm
Sorry, I
I'm
mean
being
that in, like,
nice.
the-
No,
like,
I know what you
in
mean.
the
I mean that in
least
the,
way
in the
possible.
nicest
I meant
Maggie way.
No, I understand. Maggie would prefer to get her job
that
done.
She's now confused as to like where we are. 'cause-
I mean,
There is kind of an eerie silence in this place.
I very much so agree that if she was not directly behind the curtain, we can turn around and go back. I'm happy to do that.
But you do hear like you hear
Yeah, because I know that
you hear
that
a little more clearly, which sounds like is Maggie there? Is Marvis there? Please. Kind of like that. It's definitely Bethany's voice.
Is there any way for me to insight check that, or like?
Sure, roll it.
Yeah.
You should probably get a little closer to the stairs to insight check it, but
If Kiff's okay with that, I would be okay with it, especially because I have blind sight and I would see things that were invisible here.
Kiff's totally fine with that. He'll knock an arrow just in case.
on the Scorp tank.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. I believe it.
It's up to your judgment. Up to your RP.
Believe it.
It's a 12 total, but I don't know if
Yeah,
that changes anything.
Whatever Dromik thinks is,
Yeah.
is what he thinks.
I don't know if this is her or not. Honestly,
Uh-huh.
I'm torn.
Kiff's morality is help people if we can.
Right, I'm in the same boat.
And we're like right there.
But remember,
well,
Allegedly.
just let an old lady get robbed by goblins. So
well,
presume-
listen, the word if we can. But,
The world is literally on fire. There are plenty of old ladies getting robbed by goblins right now. But there's one person that might be able to help us. Perhaps. Oh my god, it's what's his name? Ogdog. He's taking from you, Maggie.
oh no.
That's
That
where
bastard.
I was wondering where he's been this whole time. And now I know. He's been stealing from me.
That son of
I
a
could see it.
bitch.
I could see it.
So, let's focus. I think we need to go in. This is obviously a trap. It's just a matter of what kind of trap is it. Okay?
Remember last time you
It
wanted
seems like
to
the trap we
help
can easily avoid
the
by not going in.
helpless young woman that we knew who was down a creepy hallway in the basement, and you almost died?
Yes,
So-
very, very vividly, but I would make that same decision again.
Here's the thing now too. We've
That's
announced
very
our
true.
presence in this room. If we turn back now, they can very easily
Just
flank
follow
from
us.
the rear. I feel like at this point it would be more prudent for our safety to at least check. Especially if that was a teleportation circle down there, which, if I'm not mistaken, we believed it could be.
Yeah.
We don't know what might be teleporting it down there.
Were there doors that we opened up to get in here? Ross?
There is not a door to the basement stairs, no. It's just,
No,
it's
but
just-
to get into the
The
auditorium.
auditorium door.
yes, there was a door for the auditorium.
That's what I
So
thought.
if you wanted to like bolt it or barricade it, you could do that.
What
There
if
was
we
also
do-
windows to the garden outside.
Oh, spare us some time at least. If
Oh, sorry about that idea. We're
Hmm.
here. We need to get to the second floor. The garden is outside. We could make our way up that way as opposed to going through the hallway.
that's brilliant.
That is true.
That's brilliant. I like that idea a lot, especially since one of us can fly, one of us has a broom, and the rest of us are all pretty good at different things. Let's so what do you say? Do you want to bar this door and then check on Bethany and then climb up? Or do you want to forget about the door? I think we need to address the door right now, honestly.
Little Timmy is on the other side. Is this something
We
you?
heard something coming
I know.
from
Is this
Marvis.
something you wanna? We'll address that when we leave, Kiff.
The only thing I can think of is if we want to move little Timmy closer to the door, but that's the only thing I can.
We will
I
have
don't
to
know
go
if
back and deal with the
So-
skittering creature, but I'm also I'm okay with that to a point.
Previously on the stage, there was a piano that I got some sheet music from. Is that piano still there?
Yes, of course it's still there. Of course.
My good friend Marvis and I be able to move the piano together like two strong people in real life and put by the door and just use its weight to block it shut.
You can totally do that if you guys agree.
As they're doing that, I'm going to telepathically say to Kiff, "We'll get little Timmy back. Do not worry." Like last time, it took some time, but we will collect him.
Oh, I know. He's sitting there. He's doing his job.
So So if everyone agrees to the piano thing, you're gonna move the piano over there. I don't know if I have a model for a piano, but we can use the table.
Did this for now.
You hear little Timmy go snap in the distance, and you hear a kind of like a poof of like a gemling explosion.
A gem-splosion.
Yes.
And then
Nice.
Kiff will
And
turn
then you hear like
down.
sort of a scattering scampering.
Kiff will look down at Skomik's head, and he will say in Draconic this time, "Little Timmy just did his job."
All
Papa
praise
has never
Little
been so
Timmy.
proud.
Okay. The piano's in front of the door. I'm gonna advance the time a little bit. You guys are being very cautious, which is probably a good thing.
So let's go check on Bethany then, right?
I think that is the
I
case.
believe so.
Yes.
If it's 250, does that mean it's close to the telepathic bond running out?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will send a message to me to start taking the cells off.
Okay. I'll note that
Let
too.
him know we're still in the wizarding school.
Did you want him to meet up with Cyril and those people?
If he's able to join forces, that would be great. I'm gonna give him a little status update while everyone's moving things around. Let him know we're still in the wizarding school, trying to find more allies, but that he should start the assault in the interest of time. And also, like you said, try to find Cyril.
Okay.
If he can.
He reports back that Maryland plus 5 elf rangers have joined them.
Very good. Is Carolus back?
Yeah, the Carol's too.
Okay.
Okay,
Good,
that's
very
noted.
good. Thank you.
So, what is the plan of descending back into the room in which we've gotten trapped in before?
You guys
Many
dodged
times.
the actual trap, but then you got busted later.
Yeah. Let's do what we can. We'll do the best we can to not stand directly in that center circle. Yeah.
It does only have one exit, so
Yeah.
it is kind of dark. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Well, I have blind sight, so it's fine.
Okay.
Dark does not scare me anymore for now.
Darn.
Until I am not a scorpion
I mean-
anymore.
We can make our own light with fire if we need to.
That is very
My
true.
name is
Also use
Dromik.
light.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go see if Bethany's behind the curtain then.
Hello.
Maybe
Hello,
not like that.
housekeeping.
Yeah, no, I'm a scorpion. I can't say anything. But yeah, not definitely
I'll-
not.
Hiss and rattle your
I can lead. I
tail.
can lead that.
Oh,
Okay, so is someone going to the stairs to the basement?
I think we all are, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want Kiff
I
and
will
I to?
be. You go first, but I'll be right behind you.
Led by
perfect.
Skomik the Brave.
Yes, and Kiff, who is on my back. I vote that Mercy maybe doesn't go in and she just hangs out up top here, because, like by the steps here, so that she can yell down to us. What does everyone say to that? I mean,
And
she's
she
not
can
first.
She can also shoot.
Yes.
She says, "Are you sure you won't let me help? I really feel like I could help
You're.
Bethany somehow. I want to do something. I don't want to just be hanging back."
Can
Here's
you
what we will
any
do.
Kind of holy restoration healing.
I would say let us bring Bethany up to you to help her, because then you are both out of danger, as well as you do have the weapon now, so you can shoot if need be.
Okay.
But first and foremost, you need to stay alive.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you heard little Timmy out there.
She does seem
Same
disappointed. She
throughout
says, I must do good acts if I am to remain a being of pure good.
Don't
I
worry,
really wish to. She seems very
we
eager.
we will be bringing
Prudence and
Bethany to you.
patience is a virtue of goodness, my friend.
Mm.
But I'm not named Patience.
Kiff is going to say the goodest of acts is
Okay.
covering our flank.
You were thinking of renaming yourself based on what you want to be, so
Okay.
You know, Patience might not be a bad name.
Patience sounds like a very boring angel.
Yeah, fair enough.
She
I'm
says,
not.
Just wait, everything will be fine.
I know, I'm kidding, but yeah.
Oh, Patience, did you hear her? She waited around all night and didn't let us do anything. God.
You need prudence. That's a...
Prudence sounds like prudent action.
Won't you come out to play?
Ha 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 ha. Yes.
Can't say too much more without mean flesh.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
Is anyone brave enough, aside from Mercy, to go down the stairs?
I think that I'm leading the way.
Yes, the marching order's been established.
Yeah, I just didn't move everyone yet. Yeah, it's like
Scale squad
hold on.
on the move.
I'm moving everyone.
Mercy
Slowly.
looked a little jittery and nervous as she looks out the window, see what's going on in the streets outside.
It's a Maggie sandwich.
Magwitch.
Magwitch?
Uh,
Yeah, Jinx, you owe me a sandwich.
A Magwitch. Please. We've just discovered this.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the circle. Okay, yeah, I can grab everyone here. Give me a minute.
So, what's the source of light? Is Kiff? Kiff doesn't see any responses here. Is he using the light spell or something else?
I thought
Definitely
Maggie
not
was,
have light.
but
I
Maggie
have
could.
like I can use it. I mentioned.
yes.
Okay.
If you want to cast it, that's fine. I also just have blind sense. I don't
Does
need.
anyone need it?
Yes. I mean, people with dark vision still need a type of light because they just can see further.
Yeah, pitch black is dim
Pitch
light,
black is dim light.
is
Dim light
normal.
is normal. But I have blind sense.
So just tell me what you want me to cast light on.
Probably Marvis, because I know that he cannot see. Correct?
All right.
True.
Or you can cast light on the
golf
top
club.
Yes, on the golf club.
That could
Can
work
I
too.
do that on like an already magical? Well, I guess it,
Magic item.
like an arcane focus, because it's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Are you gonna
Sure,
allow
right,
it
so
and
I
it won't
cast it on
mess
the
with the
golf club staff, which
Golf-
is staff,
golf
which
club
is
focus.
glowing all holy.
Okay.
Cool.
So, with that, you can see that the ominous circle on the floor, which you were not trapped by the last time you were here, is actually some kind of elevator, and it is in the down position. So there's a big pit in the floor. You can't see Bethany, but you can hear her saying, "Please, you have to come immediately. Please, please. There's no time to waste. Please help. Marvis, please. I know you would come. Please."
She's got a lot of faith.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's got a lot of faith in Marvis
what-
here.
I feel like this
says
is a massive trap.
telepathically, because I ain't talking
Yeah.
out loud.
This is,
She
yep.
seems increasingly urgent. She says, "They're gonna kill me. Please."
From what I can see, is it so the elevator? This is a drop down, right?
I shouldn't have said elevator. It just looks
Or
like
the
what was
pit
circle
is
with
a
the
drop
scene.
down.
Yeah.
Pratchett.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. It's
And you
just
can hear
like
clearly either
Bethany
voice or a
is
very
crying.
loud
Yeah, she's upset.
Can I say to her in Dwarvish, tell us what's going on down there?
She says, "No time, no time," and you hear a.
Is that in Common or Dwarvish?
She responds in common when she says, "No time."
Say it in Dwarvish.
I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up while Yllaxis is talking.
She
And
goes,
what?
"Eek!"
She what?
Was that Dwarvish for no time?
Okay, well, Yllaxis is like.
I think it was Dwarvish for eek, a scorpion.
Oh
Okay,
god
so this
damn.
is a little hard to depict, but
Oh,
these
this is
guys,
underneath.
these monsters are in
Yeah,
the
they're
low area. They're not in
under.
the up area. They're
Yes,
in the low
they're beneath. Yeah.
So there's at least 4 of these, and there's
God.
at least like a whole bunch. At least 10
Oh.
of these guys.
Rope. We need a rope. Right meow.
There are no visible like treasures or anything down there, but there is a Bethany.
It is
And
a
she's
doom.
kind of
It is a doom
back
pit.
against-
Yeah.
Gromlin.
Well, is she even really Bethany? I mean,
I don't care at this point. We need a rope. Are we really going to let someone die here?
Dromik has
no,
blind-
I'm not. I mean,
Dromik has blind sight, and it does seem like the real.
Yeah, no, I'm
So-
just saying like I'm saying this telepathically. Like I am upset we are saving her. I'm not discussing this. Kiff, get out a rope.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so there are 2 things we could do here. We can lasso her, or Kiff could do the insane thing and literally shoot an arrow through her body and then kind of just yank her up.
Not doing
No.
that. It's called
No.
mercy killing. We're not
Kiff,
doing
yeah,
that.
no,
how
that's
about-
called
I
killing
have
someone.
50 feet of rope. that
Yeah,
I
get
can
some rope.
give to someone who's
Yes.
better at lassoing
Marvis.
and physically pulling people
Okay.
up.
Marvis is
Who's
strong.
better cowboy? Who's
Marvis
who's-
is strong.
Raise your hands.
It's
Cowboy
probably
tryouts.
going to come
Or
down to
Yllaxis.
initiative. So you guys, I
Oh.
think you should roll a new initiative now.
Roll
Well,
another
it's past
one.
11 o'clock. It's
Uh,
past 11 o'clock,
Oh,
by the
shit.
way.
Or yeah, I mean, if you want to stop now, you could. But
Y-
Do we want to roll initiative and then stop?
Yeah,
Let's
let's
roll
let's
initiative.
roll initiative and call
This-
it there. That's fine.
okay.
I was gonna say I was gonna go into rage.
Okay.
Oh baby, I got a 20.
16.
Woo,
Damn it, I got a 9.
woo.
Hey, back to normal. Yllaxis got a 6.
Oh no,
A reverse.
this is the
spell.
one time.
18.
So, no, I'm sorry, not 21, 22. I forgot to add. I forgot to add one more. My initiative is +2.
18
No.
initiative.
It's late for me. I do have to sign off and go to sleep. I had a very
That's-
long day at work today. So
That is
Okay.
Good night,
totally
everyone.
fine.
Yep.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, Sean.
see some of you tomorrow night.
What did Maggie
Yes.
21.
get? Wow. She might be able to pull off some magical wizardry.
And
Yes.
we don't have many rescue spells.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
Yeah,
figure it
but
out.
like I said, I have the rope that I have already offered
Yep.
to someone.
And Yllaxis was a 9 or 6.
I can't. No, Yllaxis was a 6, I think.
Yllax- yeah, she,
6.
Sean said 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Yep. And then I'll put the. Okay. Okay. Great. There we go.
Cool.
Indeed.
Skomek and Maggie are in the lead here.
Yeah.
But Maggie, I assume you did want to hang back, right? Because you weren't sure what was in the basement.
I think this was exactly where we all were. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
That was,
pretty
that was
much
definitely-
directly.
Yeah, this is like.
And you
That's
could
where I
walk to the
was.
edge without an issue if you want to.
Okay.
All right. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Not
So
too
did everyone
bad.
get to see Kiff?
No, I want to show off Kiff now. It looks awesome. No, I want to show it on stream. You did post it in my
Yeah,
Discord,
heart.
but I want to show it
Yeah.
off on stream.
Yeah, do it.
He's awesome. Yeah. Hold on one second. What's this? So, as we were playing, Rob made. Oh, awesome. Yeah, this looks good too. I will put that into OBS in just a minute, Rob. I wanna. It takes a little bit. Here is our.
Where's the initiative order?
I put it into the role play.
Oh, copy that.
IJA-role play.
Da da da! There's Kiff for everyone to see. He's awesome. It looks super cool. It's very Kiff, and I love it. Oh,
He doesn't have
that's
his headdress,
Fontiev's
but it does
template.
look like what he would look like without it.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah, I was
looks
just-
like Kiff.
I was just like, I don't feel like trying to figure out a headdress, so I'm gonna wave the white flag on that one.
No, it's total. I think it looks great.
Tiny little
like it.
kobold boy.